They gon' love me for my ambition.
And we're back. Club Ambition Podcast, episode 106. Round of applause for everyone out there tuning in. We love you guys. Appreciate every single one of you. Every single week tuning in. We have, and shout out to last week's episode that did pretty well. One of the most viewed watched episodes that we ever had as a podcast, full episode itself. Because of the take, I guess, Drake's worst album. People are still going crazy about that take.
You still believe that?
I think so still. Yeah, I think so still. I think it's still that For All the Dogs is still Drake's worst album. But we'll talk more music as the episode goes. We are here. I am Sound if you are familiar with me, but if you're not, I am the host of the podcast with the co-host with the most. The co-host with the most, or the most of the co-host. Marlon is in the building, everyone. The producer, host extraordinaire.
Excuse the lighting. I look a little white, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I am white. Skin color, not nationality.
Yeah.
Nah, he's way on the low.
He's
hell no.
He's white.
He's a closeted white man.
Hell no.
Closeted white man is insane. And we got,
disrespect.
our brother Noel back in the building here to cause some ruckus, get controversial again every time he's on the platform, but I love it. We are here.
You just looking at him, you can tell he's scheming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like a crack feed on the block, bro. I'm just waiting.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just here waiting, bro. I'm just scheming, bro. In the club when there's a badass bitch, you just in the corner like, I need that. I'm really.
But nothing's done about it.
Nothing's done about ever, bro. This is so sad.
Yeah.
Listen, a lot of people out there relate. They relate. Shout out to the city. We had a city planner come through, Tim Shea. He came through and he spoke about the city's comp plan, basically the whole infrastructure, the framework of what's going to happen down along the line with the city, the actual zoning, the properties. Very important situations. Very important shit in general. If you live in Rhode Island, if you don't live in Rhode Island, it's still cool to know because I think everyone should worry about their zoning and their actual budget plans, things that happen in the city directly. Local politics are always more important than actual national politics, I feel, because they're more directly affecting you day to day. So pay attention to those. We have Tim Shea coming through that segment. I'm gonna play it as the episode goes on, so make sure to check out the timestamps. But for starters, we'll talk from the top. Two actual Rhode Island news topics. First one. Rhode Island has been seeing a huge uptick in deadly crashes. This time around last year, there was a reported number of 39 crashes, traffic fatalities. So actual deaths, people dying from crashes in Rhode Island was 39 last year. This year, almost double, 63 so far.
Wow.
Already, and it hasn't been.
Not even the holidays.
Yeah,
yet.
Holidays haven't really even started yet, right?
That's crazy.
They've been saying that this has been due to speeding, high
we
speeding.
have some bad drivers, bro.
Yeah, high speeding in Rhode Island.
Are we still rated the worst state to drive in?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. The fact that for those who remember, last year we were voted in the top 10 states of worst drivers. Number 1.
I thought it was worst roads.
Rhode Island.
No, drivers.
No, worst drivers.
Oh, wow.
In Rhode Island. Yeah, number 1.
Roads is probably up there too, but
I fall in that list.
Yeah.
You know how many times they've suspended my license?
How many times?
I'm on number 3.
They've suspended your license 3
I
times?
swear to God. Yo, don't tell nobody that shit's still suspended. I'm still driving.
don't tell no one, but he's out here saying
Allegedly.
it.
Yo, allegedly. Nigga, allegedly. Yo,
You sure you don't got a fucking DUI?
Nigga, what? Nah, I don't drive drunk. I just drive like I run the streets, nigga. Like, I drive like I'm a DI. I was a DI and I'm like, yo, who do these niggas think they are driving like this? Nigga, this is my roads, nigga. You crazy, bro.
Nah, out there, it's fun to drive out there.
Mad fun. I do whatever, bro.
Bro, I was going crazy in Puerto Rico.
Man, it's fun, but it's
Speed
also
limit,
dangerous.
what?
man.
Oh, it's dangerous
They
as
be
fuck.
wildin'. The way
I've lost like
it's
3
very
cousins.
close. Wow, damn.
I lost like 3 uncles.
Out there right now?
No, this is upon the span of my life.
Okay.
Yeah, I've lost like 3 uncles
I
driving.
thought you said like when you went this trip last month. I'm like,
Oh no,
bro, what?
I lost 3 uncles.
His fault.
Oh my fault. Bro, because listen, niggas out there got on them fucking motorcycles and they
Yeah.
think they're the hottest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Motorcycle motherfuckers be wildin'.
That's why I don't get on motorcycles. I'm scared of dying, bro.
Speaking of crashes, there was a high-speed chase in Woonsocket. Police were chasing down a man in Woonsocket.
Mike.
By the
I'm gonna let you finish it. I'm gonna let you finish it before I say what I gotta say. I'm gonna let you have that. Yo, whatever you buy, you tell us the story so I can get my shit off. Cause they don't fucking wait. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Crazy.
This is insane. That nigga looks crazy.
Spit that shit out.
Yo.
The Woonsocket Police Department arrested a driver who allegedly fled from officers and crashed into multiple parked vehicles on Sunday night. The department said that Luis Rivas Melendez, he was driving intoxicated and attempted to stop the vehicle. They kept following him through streets in the Morin Heights area. The chase ended with Melendez allegedly colliding with multiple parked vehicles. Melendez is facing numerous motor vehicle charges and resisting arrest, obstruction of the department, also blah, blah, blah. He's facing multiple charges. This was the chase. This is footage of the chase right here.
Viewer, he crashed into several parked cars. You can see police chasing him right there. They were eventually able to make an arrest. Nobody was hurt.
This is the photo of the man as well, right here. Oh, man. I'll tell you, he looks like he's had the roughest night in his whole life. God bless him. He looks like someone that has been through a lot, man. Listen, I will pray. I'll pray for him. I hope that no one passed away, no one was severely injured. This is why you cannot drink and drive. Take your friend's keys. Do not drink and drive. DUIs are very, very significant. Actually, speaking of that, for those who didn't know, also, when it comes to Rhode Island, already we get about 3,000 DUIs per year.
3,000?
3,000 DUIs per year. That's a lot. I feel like it's a lot because it's a smaller state.
Bro, you guys fucking suck at driving, bro.
3,000 DUIs.
I feel like if you check other states, it's probably like significantly higher.
You think so?
I
Let's
mean,
check New York. New York is...
It's all about
Check
the
Mass.
Yeah,
Mass is about like 10, 15 times larger than us.
Bro,
The
but it's
DUIs.
like...
I hear you, but like, it's not as uncommon as you think. There are mad niggas that be driving drunk.
People fucking suck at... I know so many people who fucking suck at driving, bro. I'm not getting in the fucking car with them, bro. They fucking
In Massachusetts, for comparison, 9,000, about 9,000
Huh?
or 10,000 a year.
That's crazy. Nah, yeah, we're bugging. Never mind.
Yeah, so that's
suck.
crazy.
We're bugging,
Nah, yeah,
bro. For
'cause-
our size, we're bugging.
Yeah, because if it's per capita, then you gotta do the proportions. So like, they should be at like, if it's 15 their size of us, them niggas should be at like 45K a year. Damn, we're bad, bro.
Yeah, this is... So God bless
Bro,
this
you know how much
man right
money
here.
the state gets off of that shit?
Oh, I know.
Oof.
How many times? You know how much it costs to reinstate a suspended license? Bitch ass niggas.
It's a lot of money, bro. I had to pay almost $1,000 to get my dad's license reinstated
Nigga.
off of a fucking a ticket that he got in '96, nigga.
Bro, and then the DMV, you gotta get a fucking appointment to get in there. Hoe ass, bitch ass niggas. Talking about.
You can scheme.
I be trying.
You can walk in. They ask you that you have an appointment. You just say yes.
Nah,
Majority of the time they don't check you. You want to know how I know?
Oh.
My boy today went because he asked me. He's like, "Yo, you still need an appointment?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Bro, I went. They asked me if I had an appointment. I said yes, and they just let me in." So that's what I told him. Like, they ain't checking this shit no more. He's like, "Bro, no. You do need an appointment, but I guess they don't check."
I gotta get my shit fixed. 'Cause I really went into a high speed chase with the police, nigga, like 2 weeks ago. You remember that shit on my story?
I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it? You niggas don't know? You didn't see it on my story?
So you escaped them?
Yo,
I don't think so.
it's one of my greatest stories, bro.
But why? Because you don't...
So let's.
Because you're licensed.
Is it the one where you put like 15 fucking stories back to back explaining something about a cop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I
I
saw
thought
that.
you were talking about actual footage, like you while you were there doing.
Oh, I don't, nigga, no, I thought I was gonna die,
I saw
bro.
that story
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we saw that.
That shit, bro. That shit was crazy.
when you were in your car talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were talking about nigga. You were live or something.
Oh,
when I saw that shit, we were talking about that.
Nah, yeah. Bro, that's still
Like as it's happened. And
nigga, after that day, I try to get that shit fixed, bro. That shit. I still haven't been able to. I've been fighting for my life.
last topic of the week for Rhode Island. When it comes to Providence, pretty crazy story. One of the most random stories recently that's happened in Providence. Last week, there was a body found behind Stop and Shop. This body has still yet has not been identified yet. The police say that it was stabbed up. They still have not determined if the person passed away from the stabbing or the stabbing. You never know. It seems like it wasn't in the dumpster either. Like it seemed like it was just behind the Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop has footage. This was off of Manton Avenue. For those who don't know, Manton Avenue.
Isn't it like woods back there?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there's typically like
there.
woods and like empty, like just land behind that Stop and Shop over there. People are still investigating. The police is still investigating.
That's a bit on some meetup shit, bro. Because what you doing behind the Stop and Shop?
Someone snitched.
Something weird's going on. Yeah, something must have happened. God bless that person's family.
Was it a Hispanic person?
No, was there more details? Did you know if it was Hispanic?
My dad and my aunt.
Look
were
up
telling
man.
me about it.
Man
Let me look it up real
found
quick.
Stop and Shop, and it'll pop up.
Bro, they had to have snitched because my thing is, how the fuck did these niggas know he was back there?
No
Think about
bullshit. I mean, the thing is, we used to do reactions behind Stop and Shops, etc., and police would pass by. So they probably just make their round. If they're in the area, oh, just pass by there.
All right, but respectfully, a nigga's foot just hanging out the ground?
What you mean?
Like, yo, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
It says it was 2 stab wounds.
2 stab wounds.
He's dead.
I assume.
Yeah.
Nothing about anyone in custody, nor have they released any information about who the person is.
So,
Typically, by now, the police would have definitely released who it was or their name, or at least what they think might have happened, were more details on when they found them. They're keeping this pretty private, probably for good reason. Who knows what the fuck happened? God bless.
because my issue is, bro, like,
It might have been what's that? It might have been what's that guy's name? The Harvey Weinstein. It might have been Harvey Weinstein. You never know.
nigga, what? Why would Harvey Weinstein kill someone?
No, why Harvey Weinstein why is his body dead and behind Stop and Shop?
Oh, okay, I get what you mean. Bro, my issue is, my nigga, it's like, how did they know the body was there? Because even if the cops are doing their rounds, they'd have to go in the forest and look for the body, you feel me? So they might have, like,
It must have been out in the open.
That's what I'm saying. It's either
It
out in
must
the
have been
open
laid out.
or someone gave a tip. And that's why there's so much secrecy.
Maybe someone went back there to smoke or do something on
That's
their
another
break,
possibility.
and they said, "Oh my God, we
some
see this.
CSI
We see
shit?
somebody. We see something happening back there."
Yeah.
Some Law and
You
Order
know?
show here is dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Or maybe someone was on the security camera at Stop and Shop. You never know. But there we have it. Also, shout out to we did go to the Sexy Red concert over the weekend. She came through Rhode Island. Shout out to Eladio Carrion came to Rhode Island as well. Annalie Chapa. Very busy actual weekend for Rhode Island when it comes to artists. For those who think that Rhode Island is nothing, ain't shit, artists come through here still. Popular artists, maybe not as much as before, but it seems to be picking back up. Artists are making their way to Rhode Island for their concerts and for their shows. So I definitely, want to highlight that because I think it's a pretty cool thing. Hopefully, we'll be able to connect with them more as the future goes. But that's another conversation for another day. God bless. Moving on now, major cultural topics. Let's start off with the bang. Jada Pinkett Smith is back in the news. For those who don't know, Jada Pinkett Smith has been promoting her book. She's releasing a book. I think it drops today. Today on Tuesday, the day that the podcast episode drops. Her brand new book is out. It's a tell-all book about her entire life. And obviously, the Will Smith highlights are making the rounds because she's talking about stuff that no one's ever known. I thought we knew it all. Will Smith, his book was amazing. I love that book. Me and Eric talk about that book all the time. The interviews that Will Smith did during that time, being hit or hitting Chris Rock. Bro, those interviews, he did one with Oprah that was crazy. Mad deep, inspirational. He has very good interviews. I love Will Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith, though. Bro. This idea that people have as if she's like a puppet, manipulator type of partner, wife, or not no more, we don't know, with partner with Will Smith. All this shit that we're going to talk about right now is just going to feed more into that narrative because of the shit that she's been saying. Like, this is pretty, like, you can't make this shit up. Only if this was like a Dave Chappelle skit or like something like people would create, like, to talk about, you would think like, oh, but it's actually real life shit that's happening. First of all, for those who don't know, she said that they were actually, they have been separated for 7 years. They've been separated for 7 years. They have not been in a relationship, not divorced. She still has obviously the last name, but they've been separated for 7 years. Listen to this.
True. Right. Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live
She was
completely
happy about
separate
it, too.
lives. Yes. It was not a divorce on paper,
right,
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
yes,
y'all have been apart.
yeah.
Yo, I love this. This is crazy.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. This interview on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen was taped a year after Will and Jada separated.
So how long have you guys been together?
23 years.
Wow. That's amazing. How do you keep it hot?
How do I keep it hot? You know, maybe I don't know.
Fake ass bitch.
I mean, I'm
Damn, hold up there. No, I couldn't wait.
100%.
Will
Yo.
kept up the
100%.
appearance of a committed married couple. They even faced a scandal when Jada had what she called an entanglement with a family friend. Neither let the public know they had already split.
Had a Will
So
looking
I guess
crazy.
My question is, I feel like you're a straight talker,
I am.
except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us
Yeah.
how to be in partnership, right? And in
This is
regards
crazy, bro.
to how do we present that to people, you know? And we had
That is, and look at this now. On top of that, now I think with the same woman, I think she sat down with her again. It might have been.
It's the same interview, I think.
Nah, I think it's a different
Angle.
clothes.
It's different angle,
Watch,
I
let's
think,
see. See?
Another great love.
Yeah, say she went back on today with Hoda, and this was live instead of pre-recorded. Shout out to Hoda getting the Jada Pinkett Smith exclusive. Also, for those who don't know, today, this morning when I woke up, bro, there was about like 5 brand new Jada Pinkett Smith interviews. She went on the Jay Shetty podcast, the Diary of a CEO podcast, a bunch of new podcasts, like, and they must have like planned to drop on the same week, probably because our book is coming out this week, so it made sense. But she's everywhere. Jada Pinkett Smith, if you're watching, listen.
Marketing genius.
Marketing genius, and I would also love for you to come in here because I want to talk to you in person about
Yeah,
this
she
shit.
better be ready for me to come at her fucking
Yeah,
throat.
because I feel like she's going to these people, but she needs to go to people like, you know, younger of the culture to like just address the perception of this, like why this is like what the fuck in this, right? Because listen to this. For those who don't know, also they have been separated, yes, but she's saying that they actually are trying to get back together.
Will finds another great love.
there's no finding another great love, and I think that's the point. It's like we are in a place now that we are in a deep healing space, and we are really concentrating on healing the relationship between us.
So it may not be the divorce on paper anymore?
There's no divorce on paper.
I mean, not on paper. There might not be a divorce in theory anymore?
Yeah, no, we really have been working hard.
Oh.
See?
Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Doesn't look like it when we got my boy in a boat in the middle of fucking nowhere. Nah.
Bro.
This woman's evil, bro.
That's the whole thing.
What a crazy.
Them psychedelics that fucking Jaden got her on are crazy.
Paper, but now we might be a point where we're back together.
We are working very hard at bringing our bringing our relationship together.
Back to a marriage again.
Back to a life partnership. Yes, because
Okay.
here's the thing about
Tell me.
husband-wife marriage for me, for my healing process. I came into that with very specific ideas, right? Very specific ideas that were blocks to me just seeing Will as who he is. He can't be this perfect, idealized husband.
Yes, of course
I have to be able to accept him for the human that he is. He accepts me for the human that I am, and we want to love each other there.
Okay, so you might like live in the same house and have the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they haven't been, I guess, either then. They've been separated, so I guess they haven't even.
I wouldn't want that bitch in my
Bro,
house,
that's
bro. If I'm not
crazy,
together
bro.
with her, what the fuck I want you in my crib for?
That is crazy.
I want you to go through everything so we can have a real conversation.
And then we'll talk about this before that one. So then also she said that Chris Rock hit on her during the divorce rumors, because a couple years back, I'm not sure if they made note of it. I guess
I think in the interview she did say the exact year.
I think in 2016.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that there was rumors of Will Smith and Jada divorcing, but she said that it wasn't true, but people thought it was like an actual like rumor, speculating. You know how the blogs are with people in Hollywood. And then Chris Rock reached out to her to ask her on a date, and she was confused. I think she talks about it here. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we don't need the clip, but you get the gist. So Chris Rock, hit on her, which is crazy. So that adds another layer of the beef issue, right, with the slap. Mm-hmm. And she said after that, during when it happened, after Will slapped him, he approached her, like I was off camera, the cameras were off at that point. He approached her, telling Jada, I meant no disrespect by that, blah, blah. And I guess she was like, Chris, this was some old shit, something like that. This all because of some old shit. And then Will, which is still mad, is heated at Chris Rock, right? But it stems from that then.
Yeah, Chris is.
The whole slapping of Chris Rock this whole time stemmed from
that.
The animosity Will Smith had because of the fact that Chris Rock asked Jada Pinkett Smith out on a date. He thought that they were separated during the divorce rumors, and they were actually together, just separated, but not open relationship, not dating nobody else. And Will Smith seemed to have an underlying sense of like frustration about this. But then it makes no sense why, I guess still it is a traumatic thing to slap the guy, but I feel like I guess you were more justified in it, but he never said that was the reason from his end. But now it's seeming like the reason. Like, why would he go to like we didn't go to a temple or like a Buddhist temple or something in India to like meditate that whole summer or something like that to like get better mentally, right? But aside from that, the whole interviews have been crazy to the point that, for those who don't know, Jada Pickett Smith has been openly admitting now that she once sold drugs. She said that, right here, here's the quote, I thought I was going to be a queen pin. You know how much drugs you have to sell to be a queen pin? Not a kingpin, a queen pin. For sure, you can get caught up in that scenery. I was rolling with some really high rollers at the time. That's a whole nother Jada. A whole nother Jada that would chase somebody down the alley with a switchblade because they stole $700, or the Jada that would sell crack cocaine that would get set up and two dudes would come in with 9mm and she gets a gun put to her head. Jada Pinkett Smith was the real Jason Bourne. She was really living the Mission Impossible lifestyle, hood edition. She might have been the next fucking Al Capone this whole time. Let's hear Jim Jones' thoughts on this. It's gone viral. Jim Jones has reacted to
so it's 50.
The Jada Pinkett Smith drug dealing rumors. Listen to Jim Jones.
Imagine, I was a buyer.
My whole thing is, if you sold crack in the 90s, 9 times out of 10, there's still some crackheads in the neighborhood that can vouch that you was selling that butter. I don't know where Jada grew up at, but we need to go check and see. They got some fiends that can validify that she was selling that thing back in the. She had that butter on the block for sale.
Yo. Now, the streets. Jim Jones wants the streets to verify this. He doesn't. He's G-checking her. He doesn't think this was valid. What is your guys' take? Is Jada Pinkett Smith crazy, or is Jada Pinkett Smith just maybe the most transparent woman in the history of the world? I think I've never seen anyone tell their life. This is more transparent than the Kardashians at this point. The level of shit that we've gotten. What's your thoughts?
I want to start off a couple places. Let's start because you skipped one part. Was the Tupac part?
Oh yeah.
That shit was crazy.
That's yeah.
And I want to highlight that one because it really sets the tone of everything. Shorty really went on the interview and was like, oh, I love Tupac. I'm never gonna find someone like that. Basically,
Her soulmate. Yeah,
called her
Tupac.
her fucking soulmate.
They never even dated.
Never even dated. Talking about, I was at Rikers Island. He looks so sick. I loved him so much. But you know,
Wait, so they never dated though?
No, she admitted to it. She said that I couldn't
never
date him because he
dated.
never wanted anything with me because he didn't want to take me serious.
They were complete opposites.
It would have never worked. That's what she said. Yo, I swear to God, Vic, this is my beef.
I thought they dated. I thought they fucked and everything.
No, they did fuck.
Oh, but
They were messing around. They just weren't official.
Oh,
Because
okay.
to her, they were opposites. It would have never worked. No, nigga, you were his side bitch. Like, this is when me and this
That's
is when,
crazy.
It's crazy that she's acting this way towards an individual while she has a husband right there. This is my beef with Jada Pickett, bro. End of the day, the August Alsina thing, I truly believe he was a family friend. I think they were separated.
Yeah.
I think they slept together. I think Will knew. I think then Will fucked the white girl from Barbie.
Margot Robbie.
I think that created an issue.
Pink pussy. Booty hole brown.
I think it didn't matter because they knew what was going on, both of them.
Yeah.
I think it became a problem because Alsina came out public. If you look at Will's reaction in that video, it doesn't look like he was shocked. I think he was upset. I think he was upset because he couldn't admit to the world, yo, we're not even together.
At the Red Table Talk.
Yeah, like I don't think he could have.
Like he was holding back.
Yeah, like you could see, like he's frustrated because he's like, I look mad fucking retarded right now from my wife, and I hear him. And you take that L as a man. You sit there, you be like, yo, I'm gonna take this L for my wife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna admit that I'm gonna play along with the narrative she's spinning.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
this dumbass bird wanna fucking come out here like a dumbass bird, and that shit pissed me off. She comes out this thing and starts chirping, talking about, I didn't really like. It's not really my soulmate. Like Pac was my soulmate, and she said, when this nigga defended her about the Chris thing, Chris is a bitch ass nigga because Chris and Will are supposed to be friends.
Yeah, Chris Rock, yeah.
And he did that shit to him. I'm with Will on this side.
Yeah, no, I would have slapped him too.
I would have beat the shit out of him. I would have hit him with the microphone. Fuck out of here. Smack that little nigga crazy, bro. Everywhere, nigga. You what show was he on with all the murderers? The Minnesota one? What's that shit called, bro?
Oh, you talking about Fargo?
He would have learned what the fuck they do in Fargo, nigga, on fucking God. Nigga. That nigga would have appeared in a fucking icicle, bro.
Fargo's good as fuck.
That's a great show. Go watch it.
Yeah.
But this is where I get frustrated. She had the nerve to say, oh, I don't know why Will called me his husband. I mean, her husband, my husband.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
And she said,
that's, but why? So the whole time, that wasn't his wife. That was the first time that Will called her his wife in 7 years.
My issue is, why are you highlighting that? He defended your honor. Even if you're not together, he respected you that much in public to hold it down for you and to present that to the public because the public didn't know. Then you go around and you're like, that's not even my man. I don't know why he acting like that. He acting like that because he loves you.
Yeah.
He loves you.
Bitches ain't shit, bro.
Like,
I want to
bitches
talk
get
to
me tight,
Will.
bro. Like, y'all be thinking I'm talking shit on my fucking ass, bro. Bitches ain't shit,
he
bro.
respected you that much that in that moment, he became like that. She's like, oh, I've never seen Will like that. Oh, you never seen someone love you? Respect the union you have, the children you have to defend you in public. That's crazy to me.
It's crazy how oblivious and how oblivious they can be. You know what I'm saying?
I truly think Will doesn't understand that she's the biggest manipulator I've ever seen in my life. Like, publicly.
But then my thing is, like, why hasn't he filed for divorce? He's probably in love with her still.
He's manipulated. That's what I'm... Yo, she's a gaslighter. You notice how she was in that interview talking about, oh, we're both accepting that we're not perfect and we're gonna like bridge this together. You know why she's saying that now? Because remember, that came out after. The backlash.
Yeah.
I think Jada has used Will her entire career to build herself up. And now she has this backlash because, like, nigga, this nigga built you. They said it on Twitter. That shit was trending. This nigga built you brick for brick.
That's a fact, bro.
Brick for brick. And you turn around like that?
I've seen episodes of Red Table Talk where she talks about, like, obviously dating such a powerful man is hard because it's overpowering. Obviously, it's fucking Will Smith. But maybe is that where everything deprives from? But then at the same time, even a more powerful man that you say is your soulmate is Tupac. So it's like, I don't know what, is it because of the power or is it just because of the fact that, you know, because if you guys don't want to be with each other, then separate.
I think he loves her and she doesn't love him.
Did they try to experiment by separating, but then not divorcing and then not telling people things clearly, you know?
And then Will's holding it down in public looking crazy because he respects and loves you.
And still to this day, she still gives a perception that she wears the pants in the relationship because, like, look at her now. She's like driving this narrative here. And then Will doesn't say nothing. He made a post that he like, making fun of it, kind of like his notifications been going off, but he's been like asleep or something. Like they made like a viral post.
Oh yeah, the one on the boat, bro.
Yeah, but it's like, what the fuck is that?
Will's such a real ass nigga to me, bro. He's really just standing by her and letting her say whatever she wants.
Bro, that's what I tell you niggas. Will Smith is the fucking
He's
the
the
most
man.
famous rapper of all time.
He's a real ass nigga. His clout is there. I'm not gonna assume I know celebrities' lives, but they put so much out there. I can assume now.
No, my thing is like, especially with tell-all books, like the concept of tell-all books is like you tell your
assume,
story,
yeah.
and it's up for people's interpretation, right?
Yeah.
I haven't read the book yet. I probably will read it. I want to read it, but what she's been saying at these interviews has been parts from the book. That's what people are. They get in the book early, so they're talking about all this shit she's never talked about.
Right.
So people are gonna say their opinion, and you look crazy. You look wild. The relationship looks crazy. This is the most suspicious, weirdest, because we all are used to that J. Cole line.
Oh, Jada and Pick.
That Jada and that Will love. Like people always wanted a couple goals, Jada Pickett Smith and Will Smith, because in reality, a lot of the other couples are like, here, there, gone. Well, Kim and Kanye, we don't want to really look up to that. So the perfect couple goal was Will Smith and Jada because they've been together for so long. They're so like,
open and loving about their relationship.
And like black unity. You love it.
I don't trust some spiritual women, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
And then now we have all this the backlash that's been happening. It's like what the August Alsina shit was the craziest one, right? That was the craziest one.
And she gaslit the fuck out that nigga in that interview.
Because then and now she's saying like they never had an open relationship. So then when you went with August Alsina,
So you cheated.
Was that not open?
Because
that was cheating.
Because in the interview, you're talking about how you both understood what was going on.
The only thing that was open
knew.
was her.
Yo, and she met him through Jaden Smith.
That's sick.
Her son.
Yeah, that was sick. Bro, this is my thing.
God bless her.
Stay away from spiritual women. They're gonna put crystals in your car to try to manipulate you. They're evil. And they're gonna yo, girl ever ask you what time you was born? Delete her number, bro. Stay away from her. That's who Jada is. Jada's one of those girls who's gonna tell you
bro.
your
For
house
you to go
signs.
that deep, bro.
Yeah, to
you
go
need
through
to know what time I was born.
because they're gonna give you your entire astrology chart and then try to dissect you, bro. Jada
Suck
is
my
one of
dick.
those girls, bro. They use spirituality to manipulate people and try to like control you, and it's weird. And I hear it the way she's talking. It's like psychopathic.
100%, man.
My question to y'all is. Also, we don't know how Will is. Will could be an abuser. Will could be a bad person. I'm not gonna. Here's the thing. I'm just saying we don't know both sides of the story.
We don't know.
We don't. So I'm not gonna fully assume.
Even though they both released their books now, but he hasn't opened up about this like
He doesn't fully talk about it.
But why? Did she
This is my
say no?
point.
Don't say that shit, Will. I can though.
Because to me, she's giving off sociopathic manipulator. My question to both of you is, when would you have left? What would have been your point for you? Because I know for me, so I want to hear from y'all.
Go ahead, Vic.
Man, I would have left Jada Pickett Smith the moment that, even if I found out, I think the moment I found out that you are sleeping with, someone in the limelight, and this person is talking about it publicly, they're being interviewed about it right away, because it's like a sense of like, okay, we might be separated, but the whole thing was to keep shit private. That coming out to light and you not providing clarity right away, bro. That's what's always shocked me with a lot of these celebrities. Like I get the element of allure, mysterious shit, but like some things is like, bro, right away, clear that shit up right away, because if not, people are gonna always think something, right? Mm-hmm. Drake with the XXX the Tentacion shit, that shit bothers me. Like, did you kill him or not? Why you keep joking about it?
On it?
Like, you refuse to speak on it. That's mad whack, bro. Like, I love Drake, I love X, I love both of them, both legends. Just say you didn't fucking do it. Like, just the same shit, same way you said the Millie Bobby Brown shit. Just say that about this. Like,
we're gonna talk about the Joe Budden thing.
Which
Joe
one?
Budden threat he made to him. Drake's threat to Joe Budden.
Did we on here? We didn't talk about it on here
We
yet.
spoke about the beef last week.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, we did. We did.
My brain is cooked.
Yeah,
But continue.
But Joe did talk about the X thing on. But I gotta find that clip. I'll probably find it next week. But yeah, people need to clear shit up. I would have dropped her right there at that moment. I feel like Marlon would have left. I don't know, like right when she said like, let's be separated.
That she was still on that Tupac shit.
That Tupac shit too.
I would.
And she's always talked about that shit forever.
You talking about a dead nigga, bro? Like, let that shit go.
I would have been left.
Yeah,
I would have been. Y'all took too long
but then
to leave.
Obviously,
I would have left.
Respectfully, I don't date women
ASAP.
or talk to women who still celebrate their dead exes. I'm good.
But my
bro.
thing is also, it
Don't do
obviously
that.
is Tupac, right? This is not a regular human
So
being.
what?
But he's not Jesus Christ either. But some people
Exactly.
might look at him in that limelight, whereas like it's a spiritual being, You know, maybe
Bro.
he connected with her dad spiritually. I don't fucking
You know
know.
you know that scene in Scary Movie 2 when she's fucking the ghost?
Yeah.
You would think that shit's
That's
happening
right.
every night in the house the way she talks about that nigga. She fucking this nigga's ghost, bro. Listen, how much you niggas know right the fuck now? I believe that marriage is a sacred thing. If you agree to those vows, you have to stay to them until death does us part. However, even God believes there's sins you can't come back from. You cheat on me, you break the sanctity of our marriage. You believe, like you cheat on our.
You fucked up the vows.
That's it. It's over. You already broke the union, bro, because you lied. You violated our marriage. Like that, there's no going back from that. I can never trust you again.
Yeah.
It's very hard because I know I would never cheat,
Bro.
So the fact that they're saying that they were still together and this motherfucker knew that she was sleeping with him and he still was with it. Nah, I'm out, bro.
You know how good-hearted of a man Will Smith has to be to hear her run her fucking mouth
And I say nothing.
and not say shit, bro.
Bro, that light skinned nigga was in your girl, bro. That nigga mad handsome. Nah, I'm a breakdancer, this nigga.
One of
Like,
the R&B kings.
What?
Nah, just kidding.
yeah, you pissed me off.
For a moment, he was on his way. I don't know what happened though. God bless him.
Nigga, he got Jada Pickett Smith pussy. That's what happened. That shit destroyed him.
Speaking of kings, rest in peace, the
I
king
don't
of
want
pop.
that shit.
She's bad, bro.
No, she's not.
I think she's bad.
Raider. Not right now, but all time. Raider, like in her, like in her prime. What is she out of 10?
Well, if we're talking about in her prime, we're talking about like a young Jada Pickett Smith. That was like an ideal. That was like a top 10 or whatever you want. Like the highest rated possible. Bro, Jada Pickett Smith and Poetic Justice.
I'm not disagreeing with him at all.
And Poetic Justice.
She's a 9 for me,
Bro, she's beautiful, bro.
and her pussy look like it's a 10.
God bless. We don't know. We don't know.
We don't
This is
know.
Allegedly.
But I'm gonna let you know
My
right now.
God, yo, no, that was crazy.
It looked like it, bro. But I'm gonna let you know right now, bro.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't mean to disrespect anyone. I'm just being honest. But
Brief, quick segment to add to this episode. I wanted to highlight this, especially since it's a very important Rhode Island episode. Shout out to everybody in Rhode Island specifically. And if you're not from Rhode Island, this is important information that maybe your city might be interested in learning about as well. But this is, I'm Sound. This is Noel, for those who don't know. And we're here to bring you a city planner who is also a former, classical student just like ourselves, Tim Shea. Tim, introduce yourself to the people. Tell us about what you're here for, the comp plan, and what it actually is. Because I know a lot of people out there, including myself, prior to learning about it in recent months, were pretty ignorant to it. But it's exactly what we shouldn't be because it's a very important situation. So, Tim Shea.
Yeah. Thanks so much for having me. Yeah, the comprehensive plan is a process that the city does once every decade. So it's really important. Doesn't come up that often, so I understand that not everyone's familiar with it, but it essentially charts a vision for how we want Providence to grow and develop and change over the next decade. So we're asking a lot of questions about things like housing, where do we want new housing, what do we want that housing to look like, transportation, climate. So it touches on a lot of things, but it's pretty unique.
Yeah, and when it comes to asking, what are the current stipulations right now when it comes to this plan? Do the actual citizens of Providence or Rhode Island, do we have any say-so? What is going to be the actual update right now when it comes to this once-a-decade change that's gonna happen with this?
Yeah, so we've been engaging people since 2022 in a lot of different ways. We've been running workshops in every neighborhood in Providence. We've been going to block parties and farmers markets and all sorts of neighborhood events.
Okay.
And one main way that you can participate today is we have this survey that's live. It's in 6 languages.
Okay.
On plan.providenceri.gov/survey, or you can go to plan.providenceri.gov and you'll see it right there.
Yeah.
But it's a chance to share your values for the city's future, your ideas, what you want to see reflected in this once-in-a-decade plan.
And what would you say, in your opinion, would be like one of the main things, if not the main thing, that day-to-day would be affected by such a plan and would make us want to care about it as a regular citizen of the city?
This plan is really unique in that it essentially guides what can be built where in Providence. So whether we can have, multifamily apartment buildings, whether we're trying to encourage affordable housing, whether we want to preserve park space. So there are a lot of questions about how land is used in Providence that are determined by the comprehensive plan.
What are your thoughts on the comp plan, Noel? Because I love using you when it comes to the city and the engagement, because I feel like you're definitely way more up to speed on things than me for a long time now. So what is your take on the comp plan and why we should care about it?
So actually, from my understanding of the comp plan, maybe Tim can correct me here. Is this solidified by law, or is there an ordinance in the city chamber that like guarantees that this comp plan will be followed, or is this more of a rough plan that the city planning department is hoping to present to administrations in the future? Because that's kind of the critique of government, is that everything lives and dies with the administration.
Right.
The only time you ever see, legacies ever get passed on is when you pass a bill that actually gets to survive your administration. So that's why I kind of want to know, like, will this plan, are we forced to follow it, or is it just, a framework for whoever comes next?
Yeah. This is like why the comp plan is so important and so unique, because it is a vision document like a lot of other planning initiatives. But this plan actually gets passed by our city plan commission, by our city council. Our city council votes on this and adopts it into law.
Okay.
And then when developers come to Providence, they have to, if they're trying to change our zoning code or, the regulations that determine what can be built where, they have to align with the comprehensive plan. So this is one of the most impactful processes that we do in the city, and that's why it's so important to participate now and share your ideas and your vision now.
100%. And can you show the people real quick visually? You have it there.
Yeah.
Can you lift it up just to get a glimpse of how lengthy of an actual plan this is? And this is the initially instated one by Mayor Tavares at the time?
Yeah. So this is the plan that we're currently under. This one passed in 2014 and was passed under Mayor Tavares.
Yeah.
Hundreds of pages. I honestly think it'll be a win if we pass a plan that's shorter than this, that you can understand. But there's a lot of great, a lot of really impactful policies in here.
Yeah.
And that's, our new one is gonna essentially determine what our vision for the city is, what we want it to be, who it should be for, too.
Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. And when it comes to the comp plan, what would you say is going to be the main thing that maybe should be changed from the previous one, since it's such an important thing, once a decade? Do you have any personal takes or maybe something that your team has been looking at specifically to highlight when it comes to this time around?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the last time that we did this process, we were coming out of the economic crisis. There were foreclosures around the city was like a major issue. And nowadays it's almost it's similar issues, but the main issue that we're hearing in every neighborhood in Providence, literally every neighborhood, is housing affordability. So we need to figure out, how do we encourage housing? How do we create more housing, but affordable housing? And I think that's going to be the big piece of change in our new comprehensive plan is how do we enable new housing? Our last one kind of said we'll allow it to happen in specific areas, maybe on commercial corridors downtown, in our post-industrial areas. But we have to figure out, where do we want to grow in Providence? And the truth is, growth happens whether you like it or not. And we just need to plan for that growth to make sure that it aligns with our vision for the city.
100%. No, I could definitely agree and see that. Noel, any last thoughts on the comp plan or any question for Tim at all?
So it's actually about that pressing issue, because I know that DARE's been fighting their lives away to get rent control, but rent stability passed to the city council. And there are people who have said that's not going to do much. So I have to ask you with the comp plan, because when we're talking about what is affordable housing, Rhode Island Housing has a very broken definition of it. They use medium income for the entire state versus that exact district, which leads to situations where I think median income in the state's like $55,000, but in South Providence it's like $22,000. So I want to ask you, in the comp plan, can we redefine what is determined to be affordable housing for at least the city of Providence?
Yeah, that's a real possibility. Like, the comp plan's biggest impact is on our land use, what is allowed to be built where, but it also includes these goals and objectives and strategies. So we need to come up with a list of strategies for encouraging affordable housing, and maybe there are some strategies there that are about how we define what is affordable. So I think you're hitting the nail on the head. That's a big issue that we're hearing from a lot of folks. Like, there's supposedly affordable housing in my neighborhood, but doesn't look affordable to me. So this is a chance to think about that and figure out how we improve the city for everyone.
And any last thoughts when it comes to the comp plan? Anything you want to say for the people real quick for this segment to end it, Tim, at all?
Yeah, so I'd say the biggest thing is go to plan.providenceri.gov, www.bbc.com/survey. This is a really substantive chance to kind of dig into the issues and think about what you value in your neighborhood, what you want to see more of, your ideas for the future. But after that, like, keep an eye on that website, and you can drop your email and we'll update you. But early next year is when we'll start to get into, okay, here's the draft strategies that we're pursuing here, and we'll be engaging the public with that again. So
okay, awesome. And there we have it, everyone. The comp plan, Providence, Rhode Island. We appreciate the city. We appreciate Tim for coming through, and back to the show.
The king of pop, rest in peace, Michael Jackson. For those who don't know, last week.
This picture's crazy.
Was it last week? Yeah, last week Drake dropped For All the Dogs. There's a song on there for first person shooter with J. Cole and Drake. Drake literally predicted this. Drake said on the song, at the end of the song, I'm one away from Michael, nigga, beat it, right? Because Drake was number one song away from tying Michael Jackson's record for the most number one hit songs on the Billboard Hot 100. That means number one songs in the country of America.
We knew that this shit was gonna happen.
Drake has officially tied the Michael Jackson record with the J. Cole feature. This makes it J. Cole's also first ever Hot 100 number one song in the country, which is crazy to me. I guess he's had number one rap songs, hip hop, pop songs, but maybe not, because I didn't see nobody really confirm that, but I'm assuming. I feel like No Role Models was like a number one. Workout. I think they were number one on the hip hop charts, but not overall.
Crooked Smile might hit number one hip hop.
So for those who don't know, this was, the number was 13. 13 number ones in a Hot 100. The Beatles are number one with 20. Mariah Carey's number two with 19. Rihanna is number 3 with 14.
That's insane.
I'm pretty sure Drake is going to pass Rihanna. Will he pass Mariah Carey and the Beatles? We shall see.
If he doesn't quit, yeah.
If he doesn't quit, I think he could definitely do it.
If he drops more music more often.
I think Drake could do it. He's definitely going to do it before our lifetime.
Because if you think about
before he retires.
If you think about it, if he wants to hit the Beatles, he just has to drop 6 more albums.
That's very true. Drake has reacted to this. Drake has posted on his story. He said, technically, this is actually 14. So technically, he's saying that he should be matching Rihanna. Because Sicko Mode from the Astroworld Travis Scott album went number one, but his feature was hidden. Because that was the first time when Travis Scott did hidden features, but it was actually hidden, meaning he didn't even show up in the credits. Yeah. So Billboard didn't count it for Drake as a number one. I remember Drake holding that against him. He was talking about shit about them since then. He said, but they didn't count my features, so we got work to do. Celebrate emojis. Then he also posted this photo of Michael Jackson in an OVO sweater, and he said, mood. And he also posted on his story a photo of him with Michael Jackson's actual white glove that he purchased from an auction, and he was wearing it on his hand and drinking a drink, like celebrating. Now, is this disrespectful towards Michael Jackson?
No.
That's one question to ask you guys. Also, is Drake as great as Michael Jackson? How close is he to Michael Jackson at all? Just because he's breaking his records doesn't make him as great as Michael Jackson. I think he's the greatest rapper of all time. But where does Drake rank amongst greatest artists of all time? Because Michael Jackson, I think, is number one, and everyone else, it's a long gap. It's hard to reach Michael Jackson. I think Michael Jackson is the greatest specimen of artistry that this world has ever seen. When it comes to entertainment, captivating you with his just lifestyle, there will be no one ever that will compete with Michael Jackson. I think, at least for now. Unless randomly Chance the Rapper fucking, I don't know, dyes his hair, some shit happens, you never know. I don't know. Someone will have to do something crazy. I don't know why I said Chance. God bless his heart. What do you think?
You're hilarious because when you said Chance, I'm like, what
what the
I'm
fuck?
like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah.
Yo, Chance is gonna go fucking rap about his wife. Let me chill. Yo, it's my thing, bro. So I'm surprised you said that. I thought you'd put Kanye number one artist. That's what I have it as. Because artist to me is overall, and there's no one. Because here's the thing. This is how
I'm talking about, but Kanye can't dance.
And he can't produce. He can't produce. He can't produce.
Drake can't dance either.
Yeah, Drake can't
I never
produce.
said he did. I'm talking about Michael though.
Oh, it's not,
Kanye could rap. He could make entire. Because this is my thing. The only reason why I got Kanye one is because when I look at art forms, there's artists usually stick to one art form. They never branch out. Leonardo DiCaprio. Michelangelo, he never left that like classical art form.
Yeah.
And Picasso never left his art form. Kanye has continuously left his art form. That's all he does.
Yeah.
He continuously reinvents. He continuously leaves. Michael Jackson, however, is like, I'm fiend on. He makes amazing music. He can dance. He was everything. But he always stuck in one art form. It was pop.
Yeah.
So I definitely have it, Kanye, Michael. I do not have Drake at 3. That's insane. There's no shot. No? Hell no. I probably have him top 5. He's probably number 4 or 5. Now, when it comes to disrespecting Mike.
Who's your third?
Who's my third? Nah, I don't want to say that. Yeah,
why?
Fabio Foreign?
Come on, bro. Be for real. Yo, because the niggas gonna get mad disrespectful. Like,
for what?
R. Kelly? What are you gonna say, bro?
You think R. Kelly's? Nah,
I don't know.
Who's your third, nigga?
Say it.
I got Bad Bunny at number 3.
Bad Bunny number 3?
I respect that.
Bad Bunny at number 3.
I can see that.
I think Bad Bunny's made enough projects where I could put him at number 3.
I still feel like something needs to happen with him, more with him. Maybe do like Super Bowl.
What you? A sex tape?
Because I don't care about accolades.
Something crazy. I don't know.
It's the projects for me. Like, he's been switching sounds. He does whatever he wants. It always sounds amazing. Like, that's enough for me. But this nigga right here, is he disrespecting him?
Is it like these posts? People are tweeting about it right now. It's like kind of going viral. People are like, this is weird. This is disrespectful.
It's kind of weird.
You think so?
It's cringe a little bit. It's cringe. Because why are you?
Think so.
Why are you AIing Michael Jackson? Yo, like,
it's kind of hard though.
Whose right hand is that?
That's kind of hard.
Come on, what you think? For real.
I don't know. I don't think he's disrespectful, Michael. My thing is this, right?
People like to dig too deep into shit that has.
I think he's
no
fucking happy.
You know what I'm saying?
He's like excited about it.
Bro,
you know?
come on,
bro.
Like,
Imagine you out there listening to this, watching this, regular person, right? Just like me.
I feel like Michael would be celebrating too.
Tying any record at all
Michael's kind
that Michael Jackson has made. That's crazy.
No, that's crazy.
So it's like he's probably just hyped, excited about it, you know. But the thing is, buying the glove, posting the glove the way he did, and then like posting this, it gets a bit where like people are like, oh, is he? It's like, what the fuck? Is it like obsessive or like vendetta? Is he trying to be evil about it?
People dig too deep into shit that they don't need to. When they have to, they don't.
Because this is kind of my question.
People are weird.
This is my question, you Vic. It's like, do you care as much as he does about this record?
First person shooter?
No.
The song? Or are you talking about the breaking the record?
Breaking the record, bro. Like
me, I don't care. I really don't care.
I don't care either.
I don't really care. I don't think for me it's a cool record, but I thought it was number 1. I didn't know that he still has to beat
the
Beatles, you know. But he has the Beatles tattooed on him, so he wants to beat that record.
Yeah, but I can see it though, because it's like, for example, who would you consider the number 1 podcast? Joe Budden?
Yeah.
No, in our culture.
I'm just asking Victor in general.
Probably Joe Budden. I mean, Rogan's number 1.
Okay, so let's say you reach numbers like him and shit. You won't be hype.
Oh yeah.
All right then, it's the same shit.
He's gonna be in Cancun with his ass out.
You know
what I'm saying? It's the same shit.
I'll fucking tattoo Joe Rogan's face on my butt cheek.
You don't think you'll be like, yo, like
I'm shitting on you, nigga.
I took the number 1 spot from you guys.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's the same shit.
But I guess the fact that he's dead is like people are like, oh, it's a dead man, leave him alone. Like,
don't matter.
You know.
I just want to know who that white person is.
Bro, it's AI, bro. They just made it.
That is a white hand, bro. That's someone's actual white hand. Because the thing with AI is...
probably was someone
that's someone.
I've seen this photo before. People just take selfies, like fans and shit, like post it up.
Because you can't generate AI hands. That's when you know it's AI, is if the hand's fucked up. So it's definitely an original photo with his AI face.
Congratulations to J. Cole.
Maybe it's 40.
Yo, congratulations on fucking J. Cole.
J. Cole deserved that shit. The number 1 song in the country is First Person Shooter.
Because J. Cole washed him on that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Number 2 was I Don't Give a Fuck with Yeet. That's crazy. Number 3 was Virginia Beach. Whoa. Number 4 is Doja Cat. Paint the Town Right, still up there. Number 5 is Calling for You, Drake and 21 Savage. Number 6 is Slime You Out
That's
with
wild.
SZA.
That shit has a whole 2-minute fucking dialogue.
Yeah. And then SZA Snooze is number 7. Drake's Daylight. Got him in daylight. Shut him in daylight. The alleged Extentacion this song, whatever. I don't know. God bless. I hope it's not. I don't think it is. But it also has Adonis at the end. You know, this was before Adonis now has released the freestyle separately. Shout out to Adonis, #1 artist in the world. Cruel Summer by Taylor Swift is back streaming and trending again. Cruel Summer.
Yeah, it's so good, but we don't need none of that.
Yeah, we didn't need all that. I don't know the song, bro.
We don't need none of that.
You sing, don't sing at me like that.
I'm muting this motherfucker's mic right now, bro.
Then Fear of Heights by Drake is number 10. Which one is that one? That's the Rihanna one.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, so do you think he's better than Michael Jackson
as an artist?
As a creative?
Hell no. I think no, bro. Listen, Kanye's better than him.
We have to.
Kanye's better than Drake as a full-on artist. Drake said it himself. He said like that's like #1 guy ever. Like that's his like people know this. Like it's incomparable. There's no necessarily sense of like Drake's artistry is more of a new age generation artistry, whereas like he knows how to fucking do social media better than anyone else. Like,
of course,
he knows how to like.
He's a wave hopper.
He's a wave. Like he knows how to get people talking. Even him posting the Michael Jackson shit is him
just
doing
to get
that.
people. He's hoping to inflate the numbers. That's what
he's fucking doing.
Yeah.
He wants to get people mad because like at the same time
he's also rallying his camp without telling them.
And he can also be like, I was just joking. Like it's not that serious because it is not that serious, but it can come off serious because it's Drake. Him posting the Halle Berry cover art and then that shit being not her getting mad. He didn't delete it from his Instagram, but he never made it the cover art. So it's like it's all topical conversations. Drake is always in the fucking news every fucking week.
So let me ask you a question. When does it become problematic like Kanye does? Because that was the thing. Kanye started like this.
But they'll become problematic when Drake does interviews and like vocalizes more about this type of shit on camera, but he does it and he never will. I feel like we're never going to get another Drake hip-hop interview, regular interview. We're always going to get like Kayla Presley, the girl, Bobby Altoff.
Corny
shit because he likes that because he's an actor, he's comedic.
No, we goofy over here,
SNL.
Drake.
He'll probably do SNL again this year. I wouldn't
come
be
do
shocked.
us.
We goofy over here.
The fuck does that mean?
Come over here. Come get interviewed.
You guys are like, we're goofy. We're going to do some goofy shit.
We talk normal and he feels weird, you know what I'm saying? But he talks some crazy shit.
Fuck this nigga, bro. This nigga is like, bro, we just do it, bro. Like, no, you know what we're doing, bro.
Yo.
We try to get the Drake interview.
Man's just talking about getting someone's face tattooed on his ass.
Shit, I'm going to get that Rogan interview.
I might do the same shit that nigga did with Ben Simmons.
Oh, hell no.
Yo, that's such a random basketball player.
That was well done too. That was well done. Shout out to that tattoo artist. Well, for those who don't know, over the weekend there was obviously new music release. Adonis, Drake's son, has released the official song. Don't talk to my man like that. My man.
That shit kind of ass.
I got a tablet. I threw my tablet.
I broke my tablet.
If we're being honest, what he does is very young, right? Well, how old is he again?
5.
5 years old. He is definitely he's doing the flow pattern thing.
He's
right?
learning it. Yeah.
He's learning flow patterns. So if Drake's son, jokes aside, wants to actually become a rapper and like learn, he has every best tool in the world to do so. And on top of that, so young, trying to do the flow patterns, trying to find a melody. Obviously, it's not a fucking good song, but it's like it's a kid making music.
You can take what you want.
You know what I'm saying?
Who do you think is gonna be better, Adonis or North?
That's the thing. Now, for those who don't know, Northwest, there's been a new leaked one today of young North. I don't know if it was new. I think it's she sounds younger on it. I don't think it was recently.
I find it
rapping.
I find it funny that they're leaking that.
Yeah,
now.
And it came out today. I have a theory.
La Envidia
that
is crazy.
Kanye saw Drake's son release that song and everything, the hoopla, and he's trying to flex like, nigga, my daughter's better. Here we go. Because if you listen to the North song, it's actually really good.
She's really talented.
She
can draw really well.
She said in the song she was 6, so she would be around Adonis' age at that time.
I haven't heard it.
You see her TikTok now?
Yeah, her TikToks are amazing.
She's fucking hilarious.
So it's gonna be crazy. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, the next generation of kids.
I think Adonis would be a good rapper.
Bro, when it comes to rappers, Kanye's kids growing up, right? Drake's kids growing up, athletes, LeBron's son. Like we're now seeing the next generation of stars that are actually just children of other stars.
Ocean's gonna be Michael Phelps.
My son Ocean's gonna be Michael Phelps.
Yo, that nigga be swimming. I believe that shit, bro.
Minus the marijuana. No marijuana though.
That nigga be swimming, bro. I'm like, yo,
he
what's
wasn't
crazy?
named Ocean for no reason, bro.
He be swimming because he was high the whole time. Noah was revealed. You remember?
For real?
You remember the controversy of Michael Phelps being a piehead or something?
No way.
You remember?
Who gives a fuck?
I know, but it's just funny.
That nigga like 6'4" can swim like a shark. Ain't no one give a fuck.
My man. Offset dropped his new album. I think he's selling about 80,000 first week. That's a pretty good number for him. Shout out to him. A good album. It's actually
By
a good
himself,
album.
that's actually great. I
By
don't think any of them hit 80 by themselves.
I don't think I think that's the most that any Migos member has done with a solo album. I think I'm pretty sure.
Even with Travis, I think Quavo still didn't hit 80K.
And I think it's because of good rollout. We got to blame a good rollout. Kai Cenat, that situation was beautiful. We spoke about it in here. Also, Cardi B, he's fucking Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? That's his wife. Like, so that comes with like, you know, clout. They know it. So like, she's been supporting this, pushing this album like crazy, wearing his merch. You know, going hard, posting his songs.
I mean, it's good merch.
I was gonna say, do you fuck with the merch?
It's good merch.
The sweater he keeps
like
wearing.
it.
I like the denim tears. I like the denim tears designs. A lot of people are like, oh, he keeps fucking wearing it, but it's like, yeah, because he owns it. He wants you to buy it.
Why the fuck not?
You know what I'm saying? A lot of you fucking rappers don't wear your fucking merch.
Yeah.
He's wearing his merch, and it's denim tears, so that means it's a high quality merch. It's a collaboration with the denim tears designer. You
How
know,
expensive is it?
Tremaine.
Probably a band.
Nah, I think it's cheaper. It's a bit cheaper.
Because denim tees in general, I think the pants are like $200. So I can imagine with the
Bro,
sweaters.
no, it's
right?
like more. It's like it's around 300 and
If
something.
I'm dropping $300 for some pants, then she's better walk for me, bro.
You know, it might be cheap because I didn't know Spider was that cheap.
It just sells out. A lot of the stuff is retail is cheap. It just sells
Yeah.
out. Bad Bunny dropped a new album over the weekend. I still think I'm veering towards it becoming his best album. I like it a lot. It's growing on me more and more.
His best album?
Yeah.
Yo, this motherfucker with his takes is crazy.
I think it's Bad Bunny's best
Drake's
album.
worst. Bad Bunny's best.
Because
he's
I
doing
think-
this on purpose.
I think that they don't have bad albums. It's just you got to rank them within their own discographies. So Drake's
You
worst
think
album
this
is
shit's
still a good
better than
album.
Un Verano Sin Ti, Por Siempre?
I think so.
Yo hago lo que me da la gana.
I think so. I think so.
Nah, man, this.
Bombi Road.
So is this his worst?
Might be his best. He's
Right?
sharing a lot.
This is best. It's an album. It's not like a.
Just because he admitted that he likes his booty leg don't mean nothing, bro.
That's not what it is, bro. This nigga's
At
giving
the
up.
end of the day, remember, Bad Bunny
I like that though.
getting
I
your
do
booty
too.
licked.
I don't like getting my booty licked, but I like the fact that
A bitch can eat my ass.
bro, we pressed a brand new Bad Bunny
Think
album,
about-
and out of
yeah.
nowhere, I did not expect to hear. We got Bad Bunny rapping about the
On a Meek
fact
Mill
that he
beat.
gets his ass eaten in Spanish.
But this is the
I'm
thing,
like,
though. Bro.
damn.
This is the thing, right?
I think he's
So-
getting very vulnerable and being very honest about
This is the-
multiple things.
No, but
just
this is the
not
thing.
women.
Bad Bunny's smart as fuck, right? But then again, he did say, if it doesn't come out of my mouth, don't believe it. But if it does, believe it. So never mind. What I was gonna argue right now,
That he was
and
capping?
even gonna make sense. Yeah. So proceed.
Yeah.
I think the album is really, really good. I like the trap beats. I like how it has like techno beats. I just like that he's sharing.
People love that album. The way they're critically reviewing it is like
It's his most sold album.
yeah, it's like a
Isn't
record.
it?
I think.
I'm
Well, I
pretty
don't
sure
think
it
in
is.
America,
Not America, probably.
because America I think did 200, but globally I think it is going to be. They gotta still wait for the actual final numbers, but
I also think the way Un Verano Sin Ti came out was right before the summer. We were all hyped. It was a great
I
summer
was still
album.
playing that shit in the winter.
It's a great summer album.
you seen the
bro.
video with Al Pacino? You got a video with Al Pacino.
He has a video with Al Pacino.
Yeah,
bro,
from
in the
Monaco.
restaurant from Monaco. Video with Al Pacino, hard.
You know what?
sampling old school reggaeton, hard.
Yeah. You
It's
know
my
what?
king.
You know what people are saying? That he has another thing coming out because of how he's laid out shit. So like at the very end of the album, what's the last song on the album?
Un preview.
Un preview.
Yeah.
And then at the very end of Monaco, like when the fucking video shit start coming up, if you pay attention, I forgot who's asking him, like, oh, like, are you going back to club? There's this and that, blah, blah, blah. He's like,
I think Al Pacino.
He's like, I don't know. He's like, maybe.
Al
Blah, blah, blah.
Pacino's
You know what I'm
asking.
saying? So I feel like he's hinting at something else coming.
Another
Soon.
album is crazy though.
I don't think this year.
He's done it before.
Soon, though. I know he has.
Because didn't the yellow covered album come out?
Like no iban a salir?
Yeah, it came out right after the one where he's on the bike.
He shouldn't do that shit.
Yo hago
though.
lo que me da la
Yeah,
gana.
yeah,
He shouldn't do that shit because this music here is more like cohesive.
I feel like he'll drop in spring of next year.
Yeah, maybe, but I feel like he needs to like roll this one out. Like, I don't know. I hate when niggas move on to the next shit. Like, this shit's really good. Like, he needs to pay attention to that.
My issue is I feel like a lot of these reggaeton artists, they stop rapping. They started singing a lot. And if they do rap, they rap on like old beats, like old reggaeton beats. This motherfucker was rapping on trap beats, bro. That shit was crazy, bro.
That shit was hard, bro.
That shit was hard.
Speaking of another Spanish artist, which was an American artist, but now he's known as a Spanish artist, 6ix9ine. For those who don't know the story, because I feel like no American media place has broken it down yet. Academics has been trying to, but here at Club Ambition, we are both languages. We're bilingual, so you're gonna get both analysis here. Perfectly well done. Because I've been breaking this down and studying this. For those who don't know, 6ix9ine, for more of a rebranding, has been doing Spanish music. But his most successful Spanish music has been the Dominican music that he's been making, specifically with this woman named Yailin La Más Viral, a.k.a. not just the most popular female artist in DR, she's also Anuel's baby mother. That's what gained her higher clout, higher popularity. Anuel and 6ix9ine have beef. They've had beef for years. You know, this has been a thing. What you sent?
The video of them walking him into prison.
Oh yeah, I got it loaded up here. Yep, perfect. So we want to break that down. So he was interviewed by a bunch of Spanish. He went on Golo de la Flaca. I've watched every Spanish interview that 6ix9ine did. Right, and this is most like vulnerable, like damn near selling a puppy dog story, and they ate it up. It came off. Even my dad was like, he's actually a good guy. Like, what the fuck? And it worked towards his narrative, especially Dominican culture. They started embracing him. Whereas, like, wait a minute, he's actually a good guy. His girl got fucked. You know, he got jumped. He's not a snitch. He's like, I would have snitched too. Blah, blah, blah. You know, that whole energy, right?
You're actually very accurate. That's exactly what happened.
That's what happened with the Dominicans. They started feeling that way.
Yep.
And then...
the Central Americans, too.
Yeah, and then what happened? He was doing interviews with Yailin, right? Anuel's ex, which already was weird. Like, bro, that's her ex. That's his ex. Like, are you trying to get back?
That's an ex.
Like you trying to be on some beef shit to that point? Like, this nigga's that petty, right?
And they try to jack. They weren't dating or anything.
Yeah. So at first he was like, "Oh, no, we're just friends," and they were even awkward in interviews. So it came off like, "Oh, they're not fucking."
And then
I didn't think they were fucking.
And
right?
then he posted some shit where you can see in the camera where she about to gobble that shit.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
Nah, that's true. That's real. Like, maybe fake. I didn't see that.
Yeah, you
that
would
have been crazy, nigga.
Yeah, he posted a picture
of
where
her
she was like,
mad?
no, where she was like on a plane or whatever, but you can see that it's a screenshot from the camera roll. You know, if you press it in the camera roll, it'll show you like the bunch of like
a boomerang.
The previews of the other pictures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of those was her about to gobble her shit.
Yeah, that should be getting me caught up.
God bless. All I do know is that eventually she started posting photos with 6ix9ine holding her child, Anuel's child, more and more, and that's when the death threats came from Anuel. He went back and forth with 6ix9ine,
which is corny because he's the reason why she got deported.
Exactly, you know, because the Anuel relationship was very toxic as it was, but perception was like we didn't know the facts. He's still the baby daddy, so he could still come at her, etc. It got messy, right? And 6ix9ine is such a petty nigga. He's the type of nigga that literally would fuck your baby mother. That's some petty ass shit, right?
They fucked his.
Yeah, but Anuel had nothing to do with that.
Anuel might fuck his baby mama the moment he gets out the hospital.
Yeah, God bless. Yeah, for prayers for Anuel, who's actually hospitalized right now because of his health condition as well. At the same time as all this is happening, but furthermore, Dominican news kept reporting allegedly that rumors Yailin 6ix9ine, they're together. Yes, Yailin 6ix9ine, she's pregnant. They're having another baby. Yailin 6ix9ine, supposedly they've been breaking up. They're fighting. And now we have it confirmed that Yailin, Anuel's baby mother, 6ix9ine's current girlfriend, but now maybe ex, we don't know how that relationship is going to stand after this. She was in a situation where she was going back and forth, arguing with 6ix9ine for the past couple weeks, about a month now. They've been kind of like off. She's been kind of not trying to leave him, but still trying to be kind of like on a break because he's very jealous. She says she's very jealous and also potentially physically abusing her. You know, there's a potential, and she's potentially went through this with Anuel. So it's like, what the fuck? Hopefully that's not happening, right? But there's already evidence been released of verbal abuse, at least through text. There's voice messages that are going to supposedly come out. 6ix9ine was in a situation where Yailin wanted to make music, but no longer with him. She wanted to work with another young up-and-coming producer in DR, some guy that actually had popularity a couple years ago, Alex Diamond, something like that. But he kind of fell off. He's not really popping no more. But that guy was in contact with Yailin. They kept talking, oh, come to my studio. For some reason, she kept wanting to work with him. She liked his style, whatever. And 6ix9ine was the whole time being jealous, picking up the phone for her instead of him. Instead of her, like for him, like, oh, you want to talk to her, blah, blah. You want to talk to Yailin? Texting in response for her. Or like making sure every time he was on the phone with Yailin, 6ix9ine would be in the background on purpose, like trying to find out what was going on, like being suspect, right? Literally breaking her phone. She bought a phone, I guess, 3 times. Brand new numbers and everything. Because 6ix9ine would break her phone because he was to be so envious and jealous of what's going on her phone, who she's talking to, etc. This is all in the past month or so. Now we have 6ix9ine and DR arrested because of the fact that he got so jealous that he manipulated a situation where he made it seem like he was in Miami to Yailin. Meanwhile, he was here in DR. He came back to DR, took a flight that same day, supposedly, and went to the studio where he thought Yailin was at, recording with this guy. And instead, the guy wasn't there. Yailin wasn't there. But the man's other producers and young artists were in the studio. And he jumped them, attacked them with people in DR, allegedly even maybe at least one off-duty cop that was paid off. They're still investigating, right? Some goons, Dominican goons paid off by 6ix9ine allegedly to
Did you see the footage?
Yeah, so we have footage of the security footage from outside the studio where 6ix9ine is seen leaving after this incident happened. And we also have footage of the men being not attacked, but after they're attacked, being obviously bleeding and showing everything, the scars, the damages on their face. Let's check it out right now in order. So we have Beat It, nigga, Beat It, Michael Jackson. Bro, where's the 6ix9ine shit? I have it right here. It's supposed to be, right here. So we have right here, this should be, I'm assuming in order. Let's see what I opened first. Yes, right here, we have the security footage in DR. This is 6ix9ine and the goons going closer and closer to the studio. Entering 6ix9ine right here with the black hoodie, black pants, white shoes.
Did these niggas pull up on a pasola to beat a woman?
Bro, it's crazy. Look at this. A bunch of them didn't even have masks. They weren't even trying to hide in it. You know, about 2 of them, 3 of them. Look at them running out.
Did they leave the pasola?
Bro, dipped out, right? This all happened, I guess, in under like 2 or 3 minutes. The incident from going in, attacking him, and leaving. It wasn't like a long situation, right? Then we have footage now of him going to jail, being arrested. Viral. Look at this angle, insane in DR. Look at this. This is insane.
This is actually hilarious.
This is one of the craziest videos in the history of the Dominican Republic. Right here.
You know what's funny? Niggas are saying it's staged.
Look at this.
No, bro. Dominicans are just this unserious.
Look at this.
Why are you running like that?
Bro, they're fucking falling, bro.
Yo.
That's a Dominican shit. Like, niggas always like, oh,
they don't understand, bro. We're like that, bro. Niggas was saying it's staged.
Bro, it's not staged. This is real.
That's dumb, bro. These are niggas being serious.
They have to shove people out of the gates right here. They're trying to come in. Look at. They're still running through. They're in the building already, but they're still running.
They're still running.
Bro, they're still already inside. They're already inside. They're still running, bro.
That's so traumatic.
Look at. They're still running, bro.
I love my people, man.
Bro, they're running. Look at it. Keep running.
Look at Shorty smiling. Look at her smiling. Now, the funniest thing is when he hugs his lawyer. Watch.
Yep.
Why hug his lawyer like that?
Bro, they were all so happy that they finally got him in there. It's crazy. But you know what I think also it is? I think they might have thought, like, yo, he might be killed.
Probably.
Because
them Trinis don't play over there.
Dominicans do not like this disrespect. They feel like it's as if an outsider coming into this country, attacking other people that live here, like you're trying to use your power. You think because you're 6ix9ine, like you're hot shit. They don't like that shit. But at the same time, the irony is that it was other Dominicans with him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's very ironic. It's money, you know, is very powerful, but they're not powerful enough to have you stay out of jail.
Bro, homeboy that fell in the beginning, he probably was like a dad trying to hit this nigga. Like, how could you disrespect women? You know Dominican's dad be, bro. Niggas be doing the
Here we have
most.
the official
that motherfucker-
6ix9ine mugshot in
That
DR.
motherfucker falling was hilarious though.
That shit looks hideous.
Here we have the official. So 6ix9ine has got himself in a fucked up situation. He is not smiling. If you look at this, this is as panicked and as serious as we ever seen 6ix9ine in any mugshot before. His life is on the line. I think that he's an idiot, bro. People really think that you can change overnight, etc. This man has always been manipulative, like clout chasing, attention grabbing. Bro, you really thought that he was a changed man? He was a wholesome man now and just lives in DR with his... No. He has a whole nother child here in America he doesn't see, he doesn't even talk about it, doesn't entertain it, right? A whole nother... Like, he has family everywhere else. You don't see him interact with his family, you know? And when you do see him interact, it'll be on some clout chasing shit where he'll post, like, giving back money, right? And for those who don't know, there's a whole nother situation with Steve Will Do It, a former Nelk boy.
They say he's going broke.
That he owes money. 6ix9ine owes him money, $2 million, because he got 6ix9ine a Rumble deal, and the Rumble company, 6ix9ine spoke with them, yo, I need the money up front. You know, I want to buy a content creator house with the money. 6ix9ine took the money and literally bought, I think it was 30 Birkin bags. The Birkin bags that he saw, he posted one day, like he bought like 30 girls in New York Birkin bags, some shit like that. So
he's a scammer.
6ix9ine is like scum. You know, it's entertaining, but I wouldn't want to have him as a fucking friend.
At all.
And I would never want to do business with this guy.
Yeah.
So I think that he really needs to reevaluate his life. Like, if you want to change, you need to fully change. It can't just be like, oh, I'm 6ix9ine still with the crazy hair, you know, but I'm gonna talk nicer and I'm gonna talk in Spanish. Bro, you still are this sick man that fucking, you need help. You're funny at times. You're entertaining. Your music sucks. You're not talented. You know you're not talented. You say yourself, but it's like you're selling this false facade, and like this is disrespectful to Dominicans. Everyone in the comments though is going crazy. Like keep him, keep him, keep him. Damn, he's going bald. He kind of is looking like he's going bald. He's stressed out there. Trust me. Dominican niggas do not play.
Let me ask you a question then. Is he going to jail?
My thing is, like, I feel like, isn't Dominican police more lenient
So I'll tell you this.
compared to American?
So the crowd knows I was in DR for a wedding last week. Dominican Republic is in a giant election at the current moment.
Yeah.
It is very intense. It is very serious, especially what's going on with Haiti at the border. There is a large belief that the Dominican president has no intention of letting this go away because it's going to look very bad for him and his party. And they want to show them that they're tough on crime, because that's been a big issue in DR too, a lot of crime. So I can see, just because it's such a high profile case, he's gonna get fried if he stays in DR. It's I read somewhere it's about 3 to 10 year sentence for what he did.
Oh my God.
Now, if he gets extradited and comes to the U.S., extradition works this way. You're going to get extradited. You're still going to get charged here. True. And I think you get an extra charge for running amok in another country and you're a U.S. citizen.
Bro.
So my question to you is, like, is this the end of 6ix9ine?
I think that this is, if not the end, definitely the start of the end. Definitely for sure, if it wasn't already. If releasing trash music isn't enough, you know, buying views, anyone can buy views. You know, he's been literally, like, people have reported that there's proof of him buying like millions of views, like buying a good number, a huge number of views. In the past, he's denied it. I don't know. God bless him. He does have a big following. No one's saying you don't, but it's like, what's the 6ix9ine song are you playing this year? Which one? You know, it's like there's no sense of like
urgency.
Like, did it come out? It feels like it never even came out. So that's the problem. So
I think no, they did. He made one with her.
No, I know that they did. I'm saying, but it still feels like as if they didn't. You know, because I've reviewed them and everything on the channel. I reacted to some, I think, with my dad, the Yailin one especially. But yeah, man, this shit is crazy. 6ix9ine, God bless your heart, brother. You are. Hopefully, you might not be. I don't know. I don't want you to be cooked, but I feel like it might be that way. Like Noel was saying, it definitely could be the case with Dominicans. And also, there's been reported that the guy who got interviewed, who revealed everything on Alofoca, he said that also 6ix9ine tried to pay them off. He tried to pay these people off. He started at $10,000. He said, yo, I'll give $10,000 to each one of you guys. all 3, 4, whoever, all from the studio. The artist that supposedly he thought, was cheating on Yailin at first, he apologized. Was like, I'm going to give you $10,000. I'm going to give the guys each $10,000. I'm going to pay for all the equipment in the studio that fucked up. They said no. They don't want to do that, especially the guys that got attacked. Because I think the DJ guy, like I said, wasn't in there, the main guy. The artist, he wasn't in there. So he said that he just feels bad for the guys. He's like, I'm not trying to be clout chasing, clickbait. I'm not trying to do these interviews for that. I'm just trying to, speak up for the guys. Like, these guys were innocent. They didn't deserve being beat up. And they want to talk to police. They want to take this all the way because they deserve it.
Dominicans don't play about shit like that
they don't
sometimes.
Give a fuck.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck, bro. They're not some street niggas. Like, they're not on some type of shit.
Yeah.
That's not
they're probably good dudes who like have families and
they're
upset.
innocent guys, They had nothing to do with that shit. They probably even know that was happening. The whole jealousy shit. That DJ guy probably kept that to himself because, like, he wanted to protect that Yailin relationship. He's like, I want to make music with you. I'm not trying to fuck you. Like, 6ix9ine might be crazy and, like, jealous.
Even if he is, who gives a fuck? That's between them.
But then my thing is I have a theory where it's like, maybe, not that they fucked, but maybe, because I'm not gay, but God bless, obviously I'm not gay. But the guy's handsome. The guy, the Dominican guy, bro, very handsome. If you look at him, bro, you're going to be like, oh, shit. Okay. I could see this being something. Easily. He almost gives like a 6ix9ine Dominican vibe, but way more handsome. Like, I'm like, whoa. Oh, damn.
6ix9ine wants it up the butt.
No, what do you mean?
Oh, yo, did you not think the same thing, bro? No. I'm like, damn, nigga, what?
I'm talking about Yailin, the guy that Yailin, the main guy.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say that maybe 6ix9ine was in love with this nigga.
No, because there was a guy that Yailin was texting and making music with that 6ix9ine was jealous about.
Oh no, they're probably
studio.
fucking. They're probably
studio.
fucking. Yeah.
It was his studio, but he had a whole interview where he said no, like he denied it.
Niggas be
lying. I believed him when you look at the interview, but I still feel like there's another side to this of something.
Bro. You know Dominican niggas lie.
Because he kept apologizing to Yailin.
How handsome is he?
He's a handsome guy, bro.
That nigga's in her guts.
Sexy nigga, bro. God bless.
Sexy nigga?
Sexy nigga. Sexy niggas recognize sexy niggas,
You got that sexy dick in her.
What? What are you saying? Let's move on. Funny Marco has gone viral because Funny Marco is now reacting to an interview he did with Herbo and Southside. Southside on the track, yeah! 808 Mafia!
Bitch.
One of the best producers of all time. I love Southside's beats. And Herbo, they did an interview with Funny Marco.
Isn't Herbo in jail?
I thought Herbo was in jail. I think he's still being like, I don't know what's going on. I think the case is still open.
I thought he got like time already.
I thought he was serving time,
I thought they said it was like 9 years. He's done.
Yeah, God bless you, Herbo. I hope not, man, because he's a good person, man. He's actually he comes off really dope. I don't know him. I don't fucking know him. But
yo, big talking like you know that nigga.
Yo, is he though? Like,
yo, Vic
I don't fucking know that nigga, but
Vic is crazy.
You saw how he rubbed your hand?
Yeah, we rubbing his ass sometimes.
I know.
That's
like
crazy.
It. Pause.
Yeah, like,
well, we're building chemistry.
We're doing awkward interview style, like Funny Marco. Shout out to Funny Marco. But Funny Marco, play the clip. He has made a post. There was rumors and going viral. People think that he was scared and nervous of how this interview went. Like he felt threatened, and he made a post, bro. He made a post, literally saying like that's what happened. This is crazy. This is some dark shit.
Yo, play this shit because who threatens Funny Marco, bro?
So, but look at this. Because I don't know if it's cap.
Because he was at cap. No, but he was at G Herbo's party with the shoes, remember? And his son G Herbo got mad about it and threw them. He's like, I already have these. I don't want these.
But that's why I feel like they had the relationship already, right?
They do.
So look at this. So this is a clip from the interview. Funny Marco. Go check out Funny Marco's honest interview. Or I think it's, what's the name of his? Open Thoughts, something like that. Is on his YouTube channel. Go check it out.
Yeah, I know.
He really my son don't hate nobody. He pure. He just don't like you.
Oh, they were talking about that. His son hating him.
Son hates you.
Yeah, I know.
He really my son don't hate nobody. He pure. He just don't like you.
Yeah.
I don't. But I ain't gonna lie. My son, the first time I ever heard my son say he hates somebody, I swear to God, he really said it on cap. He even Copper Cove. It's like midnight. I really hit him at Copper Cove. Boom. He see Buck on cap. Buck always fucking with him. Buck and TJ. On cap, look, we riding past. I got.
Am I in the conversation or just him?
Shut the fuck up.
You just make it, bro. You're not even like. It's our show now, bro. You feel me? Swerve and curve.
We putting off from Copper Cove. I swear to God, he see Buck. I swear to God, my son say, Daddy. He said, I hate that bitch.
Who Buck? You hear me? Who Buck?
The Southside just throw up bloods? Is that a thing? Like when they laugh, like gang members when they laugh do that? I've never seen that. God bless, bro.
Not the gang members I know.
Maybe it's a different, maybe in different areas, maybe different. Maybe it's like a South thing, because I think he's from Atlanta, no? Southside, I think.
Yeah, he's from Atlanta.
Well, obviously he's from the South Side, right? Imagine he's not.
I think Zone 6 is in the Southside.
God bless. Maybe, I don't know. God bless. I don't know.
Continue.
Who Buck?
Oh, you don't want to be Buck. So shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Just shut the fuck up and listen.
You gonna come back in a minute, bro. We got you, bro. Don't trip.
Look, on Cat, he said, I hate that bitch. Walking off from Copper Cove. I spent the block. I said, but my son said, he hate you. He said, Daddy, I hate that bitch. He said, Daddy, I hate that bitch. On Cap, that's what he said about Buck.
Word. I agree.
That nigga crazy.
All right, we back on your show. I'm sorry. Come on. What's up, bro?
Finish, fucking goofy.
Nah, it's just like, shit just be like, all right.
All right, yeah.
Shit like what be like, all right.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
Say it. Say what you want to say. What you want to say?
Good.
So that was like awkward, tense, and people were like, "Wait, was he actually mad?" And then Funny Marco made this post today, which I couldn't believe. I'm like, "Nah, it's got to be cap, bro. This got to be cap." Look at the post. Let's read it right here. Funny Marco said, I think this was on Facebook. Looks like fake Facebook. I understand a lot of y'all mad about the interview. I was upset while it was going on, but I understand I got a job to do. One thing about me is I respect people on my show. I didn't want to match their energy. It's so many L's I took on my journey. I wish I could show I don't hide anything, so I feel it was only the right to put the episode out myself and just learn from that episode and move on. Thank who support me. It's a mindset thing. Marco Mindset. Funny Marco's mindset page on Facebook. What the fuck do you guys think? I think that he still is capping. But then at the same time, what makes me think is real is when he says, like, I don't hide anything, so I feel it was only right to put this episode out myself and just learn from the episode. Whereas, like, if you were capping, I don't think you would say that right there, that last line. You know what I'm saying? That's more personal. That's too personal of a line to just lie. If he lied, that's a good ass lie.
I feel like, all right, so this fucks me up. Because this fucked me up.
That's what I'm saying.
I fucked up. Because my thing is, it looked like a style of comedy. You know, say they say Drewski is, or however you say his name. I always fuck it up. So Drewski is, bro.
What are you saying, nigga?
I always say Drewski.
Drewski?
What is this nigga saying? Drewski?
I say Drewski. I don't know. I can't pronounce people's names well.
Drewski. Just pronounce it D-R-E-W.
All right, Mar, thank you.
Drew.
With your PhD in English. So Drewski.
Nah, I only got a bachelor's.
Yo, this motherfucker Drewski, right? They call him like a sociologist because he's able to like analyze like basically social norms and make them funny.
Yeah.
I think in that situation, when I first watched the video, Mark was doing the same thing. You know how when niggas start talking and they're talking about some real shit and like niggas try to like be like, oh, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, niggas be like, yo, mind your fucking business, bro. Like, yeah, niggas do that. I've seen that. I've seen street niggas talk some real shit.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to be in that conversation. I've seen niggas try to be a groupied out and hear about it. Niggas be like, yo, eat my dick.
Yeah.
That statement, though, you're right. That last sentence is very personal and it threw me off. Because I thought they were trying to be like Drewski, who tries to like make that social commentary in like a comedic way. And that right there sounds like he really did not, like, he was not in on that joke.
But then...
Because I don't think G Herbo and Southside are actually like that. I've never seen that before.
I felt like they were trying to be like him. They were doing the funny Marco. That's why he was like saying like, we're doing you, bro, or something like that. We're doing you on your show. Like, this is our show now. Like, we're doing your show.
Yeah, that's how it came off.
But then I haven't watched the full interview yet. But I guess like this people online have been saying this about the interview, even if you watch the full one. So it seems to be like the concises online, like, oh, that shit was awkward. That shit was not. It came off like personal.
Isn't that his whole comedy?
Yeah, it is being awkward.
That's my thing. Off camera, it might have been fine.
And the way he threw up the blood sign, niggas don't do that. I've never seen that. Especially if you're having a conversation. I've never seen that before in my life. That's weird.
That was wild.
Maybe
it wasn't blood. He was just throwing up bees. Like,
even if he's throwing up
alphabets. No, alphabet.
But you feel me? Like you're throwing up your sign. It looked like it was a joke.
It was like he's like
you're playing into the role.
Performative.
Yeah. It looked like you're playing into the role.
It looked performative, yeah.
And the way G Herbo's telling the story is like you're telling the story to one of your niggas.
Yeah.
And it's like, how close are him and Southside for him to be talking like that?
I'll tell you this much. I hope that definitely this is all a lie and Funny Marco's feelings weren't hurt and bothered, because I feel like Funny Marco deserves more respect. They know what the fuck they're going up there for.
He knows
his name is fucking Funny Marco.
He knows who the fuck he's getting on.
Yeah, and everyone, but at the same time, everyone in Atlanta, you know, Even though G Herbo's not from Atlanta, he's from Chicago.
He's
right?
from Chicago.
Chicago.
He was a part of that drill scene with Chief Keef.
Yeah, he's from Chicago. But Funny Marco, I know that he typically gets a lot of Atlanta artists, Sexy Red, etc. He'll get them on faster than anyone else because he's in Atlanta. He records in Atlanta. You know, he used to have the show.
And they love each other. They put each other on over there.
He used to have the show on a network, on a YouTube network, like an independent company network.
What are you talking about?
I think he bought it out or like had problems with them. And then now he has his own shit on his own channel called Open Thoughts on his own channel. But the one on the network was the one that blew up. That's where he had Boozy. That's where he had his best, most viral ones was on there. But his one by himself that he randomly started, that YouTube channel, I think it already has over 100,000 followers, has a good amount of views. He's been cooking, bro, independently now. So, and he rebranded the name of it, but it's still the same style of interview. Even better edited now, the clips and everything. So I commend him. Whereas like, it's pretty cool ownership. You see the shit that he's doing is amazing. He's always been funny to me. But then shit like this is sucks when you see creators like be like, if it's really happened, like be disrespected. That's disrespect at that point. But then why would Funny Marco still release it? He said it's to learn a lesson from that episode and move on.
You're just getting dissed, bro.
You mean to make money? Yeah, he's gonna make money off of it.
Because my point, Vic, as a creator, what do you do in that situation?
I don't know.
Because you don't need to put the video out there for you to learn from it. You can watch that in private.
Yeah, this seems, and if you
this video doesn't have to come out.
I still have an interview. I still haven't dropped. I did with Malik Yusuf, like the full one at the Rhode Island Comic Con. The famous actor, the black guy, black bald guy, great actor. Because when in the beginning, I still have to revisit it. But at the beginning, I felt like he checked me in the beginning. But it was because I was like so caught up in the moment. I didn't introduce myself or nothing. So he was like, "Oh, like you gotta introduce yourself." Like reminding me of my manners. But then the interview went well. Like he showed me mad love like throughout it, and especially at the end, even off camera. But the beginning of it felt like kind of like, ah shit, I don't know. So I think that's what kind of made me not want to show it fully yet. But I'm probably gonna show that, release it soon because it's over a year old, and that shit was pretty dope. One of the dopest conversations I had. He was talking about like his life and shit. He was addressing stuff that I didn't even realize. Like I guess he was like accused of or like proven to date like transgenders. It was like a crazy controversy with him, something of that nature. And he was talking about that without me realizing it in the moment. So I look back at the footage. I'm like, what is he talking about? I look it up. I'm like, oh, this is what he was talking about. The controversy, the shit he's faced recently, being canceled recently. Oh, that's what he was talking about. I didn't know, right? So that I've kind of had similar things like that happened, but I don't know. Funny Marco's, that's not my shtick. His shtick is to have an awkward interview. So if it goes bad, technically it's still on brand.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's not a bad interview.
And we really can't tell.
Yeah. With the Bobby Althoff one, the end of the Offset interview, or towards the end of it, in the middle as well, he was like doing like zingers back at her, saying like she dresses bad, this and that, like coming at her.
Yo, you win.
Yeah. And people were kind of like, oh, like shit, good for her, like good for him, like she finally gets a taste of her own medicine, like dissing her, coming at her shit.
This might be them trying to do the same thing. They probably saw that.
But them, it was proven back then, because footage came out of that like a month ago before the interview dropped with Offset and Bobby. They were chilling off camera after the interview. They made a TikTok. I think it was with that TikToker, that guy that does music videos on the spot. Like, can I do a music video of you right now? Like right here, like your song. He did it with Offset and Bobby right there because it was an area.
She was in the video, yeah.
Yeah, she came out in the little video that he did for TikTok. So that confirmed to me, like, oh, they're obviously cool. That was cap. They were just chilling. And he said in the Breakfast Club too, or wherever he was, Offset in an interview. I think it was Hot 97 or something, where he was like, "Yo, yeah, I was just giving her her own taste of her own medicine back. Like, it wasn't malicious. Like it was just me doing my thing. But this
shit was
one,
funny.
Bobby's not. No, Offset is a hood nigga too, though. These are all some street niggas.
Yeah.
So I can't say like it's not some street nigga shit.
That's why I was gonna ask
Southside's
you, bro.
Definitely a street nigga for sure. Everyone knows. It's been a known thing.
That's Funny Marco, bro.
I'm scared of that nigga, bro. I would talk to him though. I fuck with his. I love his production. One of the best ones of the generation.
Yeah, 100%.
I have nothing to say to anyone who has any affiliation to the streets.
Yeah.
But listen, Vic, this is my question to you. Because you mentioned this. Maybe they were cool backstage after this.
Yeah.
Because this is my point, bro. I'm watching this shit. If there really was an issue, I'm not posting this.
Exactly.
I'm not posting this mostly because of the relationship with the artist and the person I'm talking to. Like, Southside's cool with Lil Baby. you could possibly be burning bridges by putting this content out and making people look bad like this.
Yeah.
Like there's too many ramifications here for me to just casually put this out like this and then give out that statement. Like it looks like bad PR. Like what is he doing? That's what I was gonna ask you. Like I don't think you would ever put out a video where you had an issue with someone on air.
We have Southside. Actually, before I forget, I almost forgot. Responding, he went on Instagram and he made this post. Let's hear him out.
Nobody that wasn't scared. Like if you was scared, I can't help how your mama raised you. Like what you like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I stay off, because no matter what it is, make me the bad guy on this motherfucker. When it come to whatever, when it come to you feel me? Like whatever it come to, they make me the bad guy. Y'all stop being stop throwing rock and hide y'all hands, bro. I didn't nobody that wasn't scared. Like if you was scared, like for real, Herb wasn't even doing nothing. Herb wasn't doing nothing to that man. Like like it is what it is. That's how them folks play. Like it's cool for it to get on there and say shit all day and do what they do. Like you know what I'm saying? Or calling for an interview and you don't know what kind of day a nigga having come do an interview and you would say some whole wig off the. It's like, come on, bro, don't do that. Like, don't DM me, grown men, don't DM me. Think it is? It's never that. You know what I'm saying? It's never, ever, 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 ever what y'all think it is. I swear to God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ever, ever. And I Marco. Marco's still Marco just funny as like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think he was uncomfortable. I think bro was good. Like, I think bro was all the way good, man. I think bro was all the way good. If he was uncomfortable, it's like, all right, damn, Marco, we sorry. We ain't mean to make you uncomfortable, but if you stay away from me. Like,
y'all watch wrestling growing up, right?
Watch what?
Wrestling.
Like, Hulk smash.
If you guys became the Undertaker, who'd be Undertaker?
I would be Undertaker. He'd be Kane.
He'd be Undertaker. I'd be
What makes him Undertaker?
Because he's fucked up.
I'm fucked, bro.
He said that.
I'm Kane because it's like
chill. I'm
just here. He Undertaker. I gotta be Kane. What the else I'm gonna be? If he Undertaker, who else I'm gonna be, dumbass?
What do you say? Because we can't really hear because the speaker's down.
He said if he's Undertaker and I gotta be Kane. Who the fuck? He's like, who the fuck am I gonna be, dumbass?
You could be the referee.
No, you the referee.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm confused because Southside said both kind of like he said like I don't think he's like mad, but then why would you post this? Maybe because he feels like motherfuckers making me out to be a bad guy.
I don't want to play into the narrative by attacking him publicly.
Yeah, it could be because Southside was attacked when the Summer Walker situation. Was it Summer Walker, right? I think he dated or cheated on.
No, London on the track.
That's London on the track. Yeah. My bad. I'm sorry. I sound like a dumbass confusing.
Nah, there you go. You see,
confusing hip-hop
there you go. That's
producers.
why Southside said what he said.
Southside on the track.
You're making him seem the bad person.
I'm gonna be real. When I hear them talking, it sounds like a skit. Like they sound like they're trying to do the skit, like bullying him to be a part of it.
To have this happen.
But street niggas know you're not supposed to talk to people like that. Like. It's certain language you just don't use. Like, you're not going to call me a bitch. Like, don't talk to me like that.
100%, but they didn't call him a bitch.
They did.
When?
When he was like, who the hell am I supposed to be, bitch? If you're Kane, I'm Undertaker.
No, he said dumbass.
Oh, okay. I thought he called him bitch. Okay.
Yeah. He's like, who else am I supposed to be, dumbass? This thing is we talk like this to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they're not. They might not really be friends like that.
No, he said that he DM'd me. Don't DM me. Like, you motherfuckers don't be DMing me for interviews. So it seemed like Funny Marco just DM'd him. If he's DMing him, not texting him, they're on personal numbers. Probably doesn't know the nigga like that. He said he's a fan of his, so he probably went on.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Marlon?
I don't know, man.
Again, going back to like people just digging too deep into something, making something out of nothing.
Out of nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
It could be that. Listen, it works though for attention.
At the end of the day, if this shit made you feel some type of way, don't post it.
Also, speak up after.
Exactly. Stop being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? The whole awkward shit is for your whole fucking thing. I highly doubt that's how you actually are. You're gonna speak up. You know what I'm saying?
Like, cut the camera. Let's have a conversation.
If you really didn't like this shit, you would have pulled the Bobby, taken out the whole interview down. You know what I'm saying? But you're making money off of this, so why the fuck are you gonna take it down?
I got it. No, you're right. Do you have the Lil Mabu video that they made?
The song?
Yeah.
Nah, and I probably wouldn't play because of the fucking copyright too. But we could definitely talk about that. Chrisean Rock and Blueface are back in headlines again. For those who don't know, Chrisean Rock, on top of this, prior to this coming out, revealing today these DMs that have been leaked by Wack 100, did a song with Lil Mabu where she was coming at Blueface, you know. I'll read the lyrics of that song, actually, because I don't want to play the song because I don't want to get copyright infringement, but...
Which song?
The Chrisean Rock and Lil Mabu. You guys know Lil Mabu?
Yes, sir. That's my boy from New York.
He go dumb.
He go crazy.
He go dumb. He go dumb.
You guys sound wild. He go dumb.
With him.
Nah, he go crazy, bro.
I fuck with him.
I fuck with him. Mathematical disrespect. I think that's what it's called.
I like him too. I like him too. Let's see. Damn, it's not coming up, bro. The hell? Why is it not coming up? Let me look up on Lil Mabu's page.
Just why don't you just YouTube the lyrics and just mute it?
Oh, it's right here.
Let's take care, bitch.
I haven't heard this song.
I'm really happy Lil Mabu did this. It's really good for New York.
Let's see.
Because these drill artists don't make it out of there. And
So
this is going to help.
The song goes, fuck Blueface. I had to find a new bae. Yeah, with my boo, fuck what you say. I might put it in his face because he want to taste. This that newborn pussy. Make your water break.
That's her verse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only thing that's broke is my fucking water. Gave birth to my kid, but I hate his father. I used to fuck with blues. Now I fuck with ones. Only fuck with white boys that be toting guns. Then Lil Mabu says, I'm Mr. Take Your Bitch, take her for a trip, fly her to New York, sign my name on her tits. Yes, I took his lady. I like blue faces, so I took his baby. This is crazy.
I need to listen to his shit.
Then he says,
did he drop a video to it too?
Yeah, they did.
You see, that's the thing. He always drops a video to a
and
fucking
it's always
thing.
a crazy ass video.
Good ass
you ever seen the one of him in the school?
Yeah.
That shit is insane. Oh my god.
Pretty much tying his ops.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah,
and like he really plays into him being a white rapper. Be like, yo, these street niggas wearing Nike techs. They be writing bars for me. It ain't me.
Here's some of the visuals. The visuals is pretty nuts.
It's very on brand for him. These are the type of videos he makes.
Yeah, because the last song he did was like deeper and spiritual. He's been trying to do more spiritual, serious songs. He's like in school now. He went to college. He was like talking to his fans about it, but I guess he said with this one, fuck it, let me go back to some like clout chasing shit. It's gonna work. This is very smart. This is smart marketing.
He has a great marketing team.
This is smart marketing.
Because New York niggas get stuck in New York. He's trying to really break out of there.
Mm-hmm.
That's just crazy.
I'm Mr. Take Your Bitch. So he did this whole diss song to Blueface, basically this song, right? And even if it's trolling, I'm feel like Blueface wouldn't like that shit. Like he'll be like,
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? So this is not trolling. This is obviously serious. With a bit of trolling.
This sounds crazy though.
So now we have Wack 100 after this song being released.
Send that drop.
Blueface has been posting his baby mama, his other relationship, other child more, being with them more publicly. And Wack 100 posted this where Chrisean Rock basically to defend Blueface, right? Because people haven't seen a side of defense for Blueface. So Wack 100 posted this. It's a 2020 DM allegedly of Chrisean Rock trying to backdoor Blueface in Baltimore from a guy from Baltimore, because she's from B-More as well, Baltimore, for those who don't know. She DM'd him saying his BM is the reason why my tooth gone, for real. I ain't tell you everything, just wait till I do. Then the guy said back to her, B-More shit, you feel me? Let's do this. You be knowing where he at. Send that drop of his crib. I needs that.
Those are nasty messages.
Then she sent, I guess, an address. Nah, I be knowing where he at. So when
I be knowing where the heat to.
Where heat to.
She knows where the gun is.
Oh, okay. So when I get sharp, woo, I'ma send it sometimes. I don't know if she's talking on that on purpose to like not be caught. I don't know what
that's how Baltimore niggas talk.
Woo.
DMV niggas talk like
Why
that.
would you DM someone woo though?
Bro, that's how DM nigga they don't.
Yo,
I swear to God, bro, nigga, yo,
woo-woo.
fans, defend me.
Woo.
DMV.
There's videos out there of Baltimore people.
They don't speak English.
Woo-woo?
No. They talk like that.
Trying to pronounce or to like thing.
I know that, but that's different.
But that's what I'm saying.
Means nothing. I think that was a type.
What the fuck does be more mean then, nigga?
Baltimore.
Oh. That makes sense.
My sister said she gonna call you. Don't be answering. Call me tomorrow. He said that's a bet. It kept going. I want all them done for not Blueface, his sister, and BM on God. She's trying to take out the whole family.
She going to jail for this, by the way.
You can't let them get away with it. I always got you and your sister's back. You know that. Make sure you know what it is. 100. Where you at? The drop. Dummy. He gave my phone in the crib. That's his address, etc., etc. You can't let them get away with it. He's like, I always got you and your sister. Oh, the same shit again, no? Oh, she said, that nigga sweet. Okay, cuz. And the guy said back, hey, he done fucked up. All right, bet. I hit you soon. Where you get that drop. So, everyone's like, what the fuck is going on? You know, plotting a hit through IG is wild. Lock her up. Isn't this illegal?
Oh, it is. And
it is. Now, we shall see legally what the fuck is going to happen with this. But at the same time, I'll tell you this much. I watch Baddies, right? On Zeus. And Chrisean, bro, there was an episode where, like, she got cool with her sister after beefing with her sister, her blood sister. And then her friends, she made her friends jump her sister the next episode.
Oh, my God.
So I'm like, yo, this girl really is, and she was pregnant. This was during her being pregnant when they were filming. I'm like, yo, this girl really is, she needs help. She's definitely traumatized. She's not all there in the head, you know, from my just honest, objective looking at this shit. I'm like, yo, this girl really has problems. So this is not far-fetched for me. I would allegedly see this potentially happen, where it's like, oh, yeah, she wanted this to happen at one point in time.
Is she still the victim in this story?
I don't know about after them DMs.
I don't have her.
I think the victim.
But then we don't know if this shit is real. These shit could be fake.
The child is the victim.
There's websites you could pull and see if something's been edited or AI'd.
Whack 100 has been known for capping, doing shit.
Yeah,
him and Game have that good with that. He's good with that. For attention, but trying to kill a man through DMs is insane to me.
She's that fucking stupid, though.
Bro, what the fuck? That's insane.
If it's true, she is not the victim, but neither is he. They both should be in jail.
Yeah, because, like...
That's conspiring to commit a crime.
But at the same time, like, for her to want to kill him, like, she said, yo, he's the reason my tooth got knocked out, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
So it's like, what does that mean? He hit you? So she's looking at it from, like, a protective,
Didn't she get smacked in that video?
I thought he took the tooth back from her. Yo, I swear to God,
I don't know how she got her tooth.
It was in the show. In the show, she was getting into a fight. And
she said the BM hit her.
Some bitch threw something at her, and it hit her in the.
On the Blueface show.
Yeah,
because I forgot. Blueface there was another show. There's different shows. So Blueface has a show, I think, on his own OnlyFans or something that he would upload. I've never seen anything from that. There was a show that they did for Zeus as a couple, and there's another show, the third show, which is Baddies, which she's on as one of the girls on the show, but her sister comes on. So. Yeah, it could be a case where it happened on the Blueface show from years ago.
No, it was. That's how it happened.
Yeah.
Yo, I hear you, but plotting a murder on IG is crazy.
Oh, no, 100%. Plotting to murder anyone is insane. Like,
yo, just focus on your fucking kid, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think she should go to jail?
Hopefully that kid ain't bent.
I don't... If this is true, definitely she should go to jail. She definitely should go to jail immediately if this is true. Now, is it true? I have no idea.
Poor kid.
Because like I said, Whack 100 be capping.
Poor kid gonna have scoliosis.
Because niggas is saying she has a lot of trauma.
Respect to Whack, but he be capping.
He be capping. Niggas saying she got a lot of trauma. Blueface has a lot of trauma. Because for you to know, he probably knows that she did this. Because you know he be searching her phone. My nigga, you find this and you stay with her and you have a child? Yo, bro, you have real mental health issues. That girl tried to get you lined up. Get out of there, bro, please.
Last topic of the day real quick. The Israel and Palestine conflict war that's happening right now has made rounds because of the pop culture reaction to it. Real quick, we have DJ Vlad who called out Drake and DJ Khaled for not speaking on the war in Israel. He said Drake's been writing paragraphs about Joe Budden, but not speaking about this. You know, basically to summarize it, he said that DJ Khaled is the most famous Palestinian man in the world and Drake is the most famous Jewish person in the world. Arguable facts right there. But they haven't said nothing about this. And let's say right here, he said there's a difference between artists of today and timeless legends like Tupac. You know, damn well Tupac would be the first one to speak out about something close to home. And he went on the Breakfast Club to continue this discourse. And he said the fact that prior to Drake being a rapper, prior to DJ Khaled being A DJ Khaled was Palestinian. He still is. Drake was Jewish, and he still is. Drake had a bar mitzvah. Drake's mother, the whole side is Jewish. You know.
Put the bar mitzvah in his video. Hell yeah, fucking right. Remember?
Yeah, he put one, but I don't think that was the actual one.
No, that was actual clips from his bar mitzvah. Yep, that's when he was young. If you look back in the video.
Oh, the clips. I thought you were talking about the old videos when he's older with Wayne and
shit.
shit.
Yeah, there's clips of his bar mitzvah
of the
when he was a kid.
During that, you're right. You are right. Also, we have this situation with another celebrity. We have one of the most famous models of all time, Gigi Hadid, who, by the way, is allegedly in Rhode Island or staying at Taylor Swift's house in Newport. They're saying.
Hit me up.
But she's married. She's with I forgot off the top of my head. Look it up real quick on your phone.
Yo, that could be our
Gigi
girl,
Hadid.
bro.
I think she's with a famous actor that we know.
And we care why?
They're in Rhode Island. We have to have them both slide by.
Yo,
no, but that's what I'm saying. You know what time Noel's on.
Yeah, that could be our girl.
Exactly.
Nah,
you see how he said hour?
It can't be. She's taken. He's gonna find out who she's taken by.
Who's she taken by?
It's a good name too. It's
Mark Coleman.
Who?
Wait, who? Are you sure? It's an actor?
Bella Hadid, right?
No, Gigi Hadid. Gigi Hadid.
Her
sister. Her sister.
It's crazy. Nigga looked up her sister. Nigga, but who the fuck are you talking about? Mark who?
She didn't speak up too, though, didn't she?
Who? The sister?
Bella?
I think she did.
At like a show or something? She had a whole speech?
I think she put it on G.
Yeah,
on
powerful speech she had. She had a powerful speech, which I thought they were calling her out. But I realized they're sisters because of the last name. Because the Israeli government called out Gigi Hadid on Instagram for a post she made on Instagram. The Israeli
they said
government's
Leonardo
Instagram.
DiCaprio?
Who?
Leonardo DiCaprio?
They went out, but they're not.
That's the most recent thing that's showing up right now.
Gigi Hadid?
Yeah.
I'd be single.
Gigi Hadid is and rumored new boyfriend Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper. That's who she's with. From Hangover. Legend. I love Bradley Cooper. Good as actor. Good as director, too. He did that movie with Lady Gaga. He directed it as well, I believe. What happened?
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Yo, Bradley, you're a great actor.
Not better than you?
Nah, not even close.
So we have Gigi Hadid made this post. Her post was, "There is nothing Jewish about Israeli government's treatment of Palestinians. Condemning the Israeli government is not anti-Semitic, and supporting Palestinians is not supporting Hamas." The State of Israel Instagram account, actual Instagram account, told her, "Hi, Gigi, the next story is for you," with the emoji of a finger. Then they said, "At Gigi Hadid, how have you been? Have you been sleeping the past week?
Jesus Christ!
Or are you just fine? I don't know what they're trying to say here. Are you just fine turning a blind eye to Jewish babies being butchered in their homes? Your silence has been very clear about where you stand. We see you." Then they said, "At Gigi Hadid, if you don't condemn this, your words mean nothing." Talking about a photo of children's blood on the floor in a school and so on. So this has been a thing online, right? With this controversy, the current, but not current, this has been happening for a while. But the current updated situations, especially the Hamas attacks, the uprising, the Hamas attacks and everything that's been happening, where if you speak out about the Israel and Palestine war, if you're a celebrity, if you pick a side, you get canceled by the other side. But mainly, it feels like whenever a celebrity's post supporting Israel, they get blazed like insane. Even if they try to say it a certain way, they get killed, right? On the other hand, there's been the support of people standing up for the Palestinian, Free Palestine, right? That movement. But this one specifically, I'm kind of more shocked by the post. But then it makes sense where it's like the Israeli government came at her because what she said about the specific government. She didn't say how a lot of people have been saying, because a lot of people have been going to the extent of fuck all Israel, and the other end, fuck all Gaza, fuck everyone, and fuck everyone, fuck all the Palestinians. They take it to too much of an extremity that doesn't have to go to, right? She made a post that, in a lot of people's eyes, seems more logical, whereas like this is not a issue against the people. It's an issue against the people making the decisions, aka the governments. You know, because Hamas is the elected government of the Palestinian representative, right? Or correct me if I'm wrong. What is it again, Noel?
Hamas is since 2005, I believe, it is the elected government of Gaza.
The elected government of Gaza, exactly. So it's government versus government. But a lot of the Palestinians have been speaking up, whereas like Hamas has gone too far. This is not us. This does not represent Palestine. This is an extent of Palestine. And Israel is extremely more powerful to the point that they have America's backing now. And you see every single day new images of Palestinians dying, specifically Gaza. Thousands of them, I think 3,000 or more now.
I don't know the body
Numbers
count.
might be off. Apologies. But it's so crazy, like where we are politicizing these celebrities' opinions. Why the fuck do you care about these celebrities' opinions to the point that you want to, like, we have the Israeli government coming at Gigi Hadid, but you know what I think it could be? It's a perception thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how many followers does Gigi Hadid have? Look it up right now.
15 million, I think it was.
On Instagram?
Yeah, or just in general, just Gigi Hadid's followers. I'm pretty sure she has one of the most followed accounts, if not her sister. I know that they're very powerful influencers, Gigi and Bella. It has to be a high number. Because there's no other way why would they respond?
79.2 million.
Wow.
I think that's more than LeBron.
So we have Gigi Hadid with more followers than LeBron James making this post on social media. Specifically,
She has 23 million on Instagram. Oh, wait, no. That was in 2016. Let me look up. Keep going.
Yeah, but yeah, so she made this post specifically targeting the Israeli government, her opinion about it.
Yeah, 79.2 on
Wow. And then now we have her being, in response back, questioned by the Israeli government on Instagram. This is the most 2023, most modern era shit I've ever seen, where a whole government is coming at a model on Instagram, clapping back at a model on Instagram. And in reality, what they're going on about Gigi, your next story, these emojis, that bullshit, it doesn't fall far, or it doesn't amount to like the number of bodies dying. Like there's bigger things that actually matter, in my opinion. Like I rather, like, this is not that deep for me, like a Gigi's opinion, but I still gain the respect of like someone, whereas like, I guess if you're on the other side and you have someone influential like a Gigi Hadid, her making a post like this could be influential, and it could cause, in their opinion, what they think is a propaganda. This is propaganda. This is not what's happening, Gigi, etc. And now we have on the other hand, two celebrities like a DJ Khaled and Drake who have not said shit, right? And people are like, why haven't they said nothing? Maybe it's because of this. They don't want the Israeli government making, subliminal or coming at them on Instagram.
Who gives a fuck if Khaled or Drake say anything? What the fuck are they gonna do with them speaking out? What are they gonna do?
Yeah. Drake's never been Kendrick Lamar vibe, so we know that. And Khaled is Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky. He's never, so
doing soccer flips.
Yes, doing soccer flips. He's never gonna talk about it.
Fake ass
so Vlad,
shit,
fucking his girl on a video.
Yeah, Vlad, that's never gonna happen. Drake and Khaled, I can't confirm. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna say nothing. The only way they might speak up is if half the world dies. Then they'll be like, oh, everyone's talking at that point. You know what I'm saying? But this right here is a part of potentially what people could be calling the next world war, or it might be the world war as we know it right now. It just hasn't been declared yet. What's your take on this, Noel?
I have two, and then I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So number one is this. Stop fucking looking to these celebrities for your political opinions. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I love talking to you guys because you guys actually touch on things very well. I agree with you as well, Marlon. Drake and Khaled, if you have no understanding, not even no understanding, if you don't have a very informed understanding of the situation, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're just going to contribute to the problem. You're going to make it worse. Just saying nothing is so much better than picking a side because, like you said, these people have large influences. They have large audiences. People are very susceptible to what people who are popular and famous say, and they're going to side with that individual versus what they would have thought was right if they had gotten proper information. Perfect example. LeBron James, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that was a good. Yeah.
That was insane. And he's been pissing me off a lot because you could just shut up. Why is LeBron James parading Malcolm X's autobiography and you still have a Nike deal and Nike's been making shoes, using the Chinese Muslim camps that they have, because a lot of people don't know that. If you're a Muslim in China, you're going in an internment camp. It's true. Look it up. And the people who are producing these Nike shoes, a lot of them, are in these camps. You freaking run around with Malcolm's book and his people are being used as slaves. Are you kidding me? And now you're kind of basically defending Israel? You know what someone said on Twitter? You didn't read the book. Yo, I know you didn't read the book. You want to know why? Malcolm was a vocal advocate against the state of Israel. You didn't read the book. Shut up. Like, it's that easy. You don't have to be informed. Like, there's like an aesthetic for being smart. There's an aesthetic for being informed. And like, you want to be that. And it's like, I'd rather you just be smart and informed or just shut the hell up than to spread false narratives and false information that's just detrimental to people's real lives. Gaza's been bombed 6,000 times. In the last 6 days, they've dropped 6,000 bombs. Wow. That's more than we've dropped in Afghanistan the entire time we've been there. Stop giving your opinion. Number two, you're right. This is a propaganda game.
Yeah.
Israel, before this happened, a lot of people don't know this, it almost went to civil war. The country was in half about this issue. And Netanyahu, the prime minister of Israel at the moment, was terrified. He almost didn't win his election because the state of Israel is fully aware that what they're doing in Gaza is wrong.
Yeah.
And what they're doing in the West Bank is also wrong. And half of Israel was like, we need to stop. We need to kind of reimagine the government. There was also a huge issue because they were trying to redefine the judicial system. They were trying to change the laws around the courts and make it mad unconstitutional because Netanyahu is kind of crazy. And there was a whole...
We talked about it here. Remember when Kanye did that interview with Netanyahu, Marlon? Remember he went on Alex Jones and he had a net and a chocolate milk, and he had the black mask. He was like, Netanyahu. It was like a net. What was it?
Yeah, Netanyahu, because that's basically his name.
It was like a net, like a fly net.
Yeah.
A fly catching net. That's when he did like the Nazi rant and everything, that whole thing. It was that same thing.
And I... Kanye's side.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. But Netanyahu has had his issues, and his government was in despair, and people were arguing that this was done. Like, they were willing to bomb Gaza because he wanted to move away from the split his country was in.
Yeah.
So right now on social media, it's a propaganda war. You want people on your side. You want to look like the good guy. Because you're right. If someone like Bella or Gigi start posting posts on IG and they're negative towards Israel, that's bad for them. They look bad. It makes them look worse. It looks the campaign look worse. It makes the war look worse. And they have to stop what they're doing. But if I can get you on my side, I look better. I also think Israel's like a mob boss, the way they're moving. And that's what I was going to ask you. Have we ever in our life seen a country behave the way they're behaving in the sense of like trying to regulate their perception? Like they're like bullying niggas,
I mean,
bro.
Russia controls the media.
But in an international scale.
They hack news stations and shit, allegedly. Russian spy, Russian hackers and shit.
I agree with you. But I've never, even with the U.S., I've never seen like the U.S. government bully niggas into agreeing with their foreign policy decisions publicly on IG or Twitter. Like,
I mean, that's a good point. This has gone extremely crazy. But my thing is like, I don't think like, does the Israeli government look at a Gigi Hadid post and say like, oh, she said it's okay to do this, let's keep doing it? Like, do they base their decisions off of these influencers? I doubt it. Like,
no,
this is all about government versus government. Biden, I don't see nobody. I see people coming at Biden, but not enough. I feel like if you're gonna come at people for supporting or posting Israel, you also have to attack, the government. How much money was sent, or how many soldiers? It was a crazy amount of money, like already so far, or something like that.
Since we've been funding, because we fund their Iron Dome. I'm not gonna explain what that is, but it's the greatest anti-missile defense system in the world.
Yeah,
the Iron Dome alone is about $500 billion. I think we funded like $200 billion of it over the last like 20 years. We give them a lot of money.
Yeah.
And this is something people don't know. Israel, from my understanding, is the only country on this planet that has a lobbyist group in Congress.
Wow.
It's an Israeli PAC. So the goal of the PAC is to convince people in Congress to fully support and fund the safety and survival of Israel as a state. Imagine if China did that. This is a whole thing during Obama. When Obama was in office, Netanyahu came down here. He was beefing with Obama. He gave a speech to Congress without asking Obama permission. Mr. DeRizio, our high school teacher, was so fucking pissed that day. He said, how the fuck are you going to let someone else in another country come down here and give a speech to your Congress?
Yeah.
That is shameful. That's disgusting.
Mr. DeRizio was mad every day, though.
He was mad every day. Every day. He was mad at everything.
He's a G, though.
He wrote my college recommendation letter.
He did mine too. He's an amazing guy. I love him. I can't wait to see him again. Yeah. But this is my point to you, Vic. Right now, especially as an influencer, do you not feel uncomfortable if you ever have to speak on something you don't have a full knowledge of? Don't you understand the ramifications of speaking on it?
100%. 100%. That's why, you know, people, every time I meet people out in public, they be asking me, like, oh, how do you do this show? Like, how do you know so much? Like, one of Deja's friends, like, oh my God, he talks a lot. Like, how does he know all this stuff? Oh my God, he's so smart, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I'm just reading articles. Like, I'm researching. I'll get the facts.
And you're educated. You have a degree, of course.
Yeah, of course. And I'm college educated, etc. But at the same time, it's like, you know, if I'm not adding a satirical, like, funny level to it, where it's like an entertainment aspect, then to talk about it without just being educated, you have to know what words to use and shit. And a lot of times these people don't know what words to use. You know, they don't say, they're not, you know, I'm not informed. You can easily be like, I'm not informed of the subject at this time on this matter. I'm going to go dial back. I'm going to talk to more people and get more, you know, knowledge about this. Similar to like how Nick Cannon did when like Nick Cannon was canceled at that time. He had a sit-down interview with a rabbi. He had a sit-down interview with Muslim leaders. I think, was it Farrakhan? It might have been Farrakhan. I don't know if I think he'd interviewed Farrakhan. I want to say
Who, Nick? Yeah, they're friends. They're friends.
I think he interviewed Farrakhan.
I wouldn't doubt it.
But yeah, so, you know, when the Kyrie situation happened here, we had a rabbi on. We literally had a rabbi, you know. And I've been thinking about when it comes to this situation, potentially having a, you know, mediating a conversation between a rabbi and, you know, a Muslim representative. What would be a Muslim, what's a Muslim?
Like high official, a priest in the church. I don't know what they call them.
I forgot what they call them. It might just be a priest.
I don't know if it's a priest. It might be a priest, yeah.
Or
Who knows? That's a Christian thing. But there is someone like a leader in their, because it's not called a temple. It's called like a mosque.
Nation of Islam, you have that. But then
so there's a mosque.
That's different, yeah.
Yeah. So there's like a thing where they go to pray and stuff. My boy Reed, he's Muslim. You would know, but
I could probably find that out. You know, try to have a Muslim representative, at least from Rhode Island, and come in here. But would they want to do that themselves?
Probably, yeah.
You think so? Maybe.
Because here's the thing:
maybe the Muslims. I don't know about the rabbi. The rabbi, he was cool, but he came off as if like, the clip still goes viral. I still get comments all the time on YouTube. The short clip that I posted of him talking about were black people, the original Jewish people, and he didn't negate it. You know, were you here when we interviewed the rabbi? It was you and me. He didn't negate it. But he also was like, it came off a bit condescending when he was like, you know, there's people in Africa, and you know they're doing their thing, and that's a Jewish thing over there as well too. So it's true to them. So he was like saying like, it's true, but maybe not to like he wasn't acknowledging it.
To him, yeah.
You know, he was like that could be their truths. He didn't want to disrespect their truths. So that was good. People still commenting like this guy's fake. Like what the fuck you talking about? Blah blah blah. So I would love to have him back on. He's young. He seemed pretty cool.
There might be an issue solely because the Israeli and Palestinian issue stems from a larger beef. And this is what I mean. Like you can get a Muslim to speak on this issue because they know what's going on. Their beef stems from the fact that both sides think they're the original Israelites.
Yeah.
There are three major religions that believe they're the original Israelites. It's the Muslims, the Jews, and the Christians. And the Arabs and the Jews have been beefing over this fact because the Arabs think Jerusalem belongs to them. And they have ownership of that area. And no one else, some of them think this, and make this clear because some people might get mad about this fact. Yeah. Some of them think no one should be allowed into Jerusalem, only Arabs. So that's what their beef stems from, is that fact. So if you brought him in, he gonna have to acknowledge it. Who is the original Israelites? Is it you? Is it the Arabs, who the Muslims claim that they are? Or is it the Christians?
Man, there's a war going on outside no one is safe from. This is serious out there, man. Everyone, please be safe. Condolences to the lives lost. The innocent lives, especially. I mean, any life. I really don't like death. I've never been a war guy. I never liked the war. You know, I grew up playing Call of Duty, but I'm not gonna lie. There was a point, bro, where like I'll play that shit. I didn't like it. I'm like, I'll be like, damn, this shit's, especially when the graphics got better. I'm like, this shit's too real.
Nah, bro, I'm copping Modern Warfare 3, bro. That beta's insane.
Fact, bro.
But it's insane, like the American culture, whereas like we can be
a culture of violence.
Yeah, because we could be anti-war, but then we're comfortable like playing Call of Duty and shit. Because like
watching football, football's offensive and defensive schemes are based off of war strategies.
Yeah, war tactics. Yeah. You know, the war plans. You know, LeBron James, I send to support Israel, but then he'll be in a Call of Duty commercial, or like he's like a gamer, like he's an avid gamer, loves Call of Duty. So there's a lot of hypocrisy in this culture, which is fine because who's not a hypocrite? We all have levels of hypocrisy, but it's amazing to just analyze and think about it right now. But yeah, man, I'm not with this shit, you know, because a lot of people do believe where it's like, how can this end? How can this be resolved? Some people think it's just through war, you know. Like you gotta kill them all. Like whoever's the stronger power needs to kill the weaker power, because that's how wars, you know, end. Is when it started. It needs to end somehow. But
so
I don't know, man.
Let me ask you a question, Vic. And both of you actually. This is a real last question. So, because the issue is the reason why people resort to war is because it's power concept.
Yeah.
If I just use my power, regardless of what I lose at the end, I'm still gonna get everything I wouldn't have had, in their mind, in comparison to if I had compromised and had a conversation. Because if I can crush you, then I take everything.
Yeah.
But if I compromise, I'm going to have to give something up. It's a lost conversation for someone. That's what compromise is. Someone's losing.
That's true. So like, what could it be? Half the land? Like some sort of like mediation? I'll give you half the land, you know.
Yeah. I can give you half the land, or I can just take all of it.
Yeah. Like finally, we'll give up the land. Stop killing us. Here's the land. You can claim it. Everything's Israel now. Okay.
That's why people don't understand. Like, people are quick to go to war because if they think they have the superiority advantage. I learned this in URI, actually, in international politics. They're going to take the option.
Yeah.
Because I get everything. I'm up. What up, nigga? I'm going to the bank. I'm going to the strip club. I'm up.
Yeah.
But if I compromise, it's like I give up half the land. Or I have to give up other consensus that I wouldn't have given. I wouldn't have had to give up if I just murdered all of you.
That's true. It's a sticky.
But it's immoral.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to the Instagram game that if everyone's on social media trashing me for taking the war route, I might lose support in my own country.
And if you get international involvement, more countries get involved, then we do have a world war, literally by definition. So it's like, and we already have American involvement, so it's like we're already a couple steps away from, you know, shit happening. And there's already tense situations: Dominican Republic, Haiti, Ukraine, Russia.
Taiwan and China. India and Pakistan. Look out for that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Them niggas been beefing for years, bro. No one talks about that one. Them niggas in India are ready to bomb them niggas, bro.
See, this is what I'm saying. People be like, oh, you know, the Chrisean Rock and Blueface, you know, scandals are pretty entertaining. God bless. But this is the real, like, actual reality TV show. Reality life happening before our eyes. People are dying, you know, so do your research, get educated on it, you know, especially like when it comes to not just what's going on now, but like historically, because this shit does not happen overnight. This is not like, I want to pick on you today, let me kill your people. No. This is everything. There's a history to everything happening. So God bless everyone. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. This is Club Admission Cap, episode 106. Much love to everyone out there. We will be back next week. Hopefully maybe with a guest. We were supposed to have a guest this week. Shit happened. Shit happens. Goodbye. We love you.
They gon' love me for my ambition.